everybody! Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. We are so glad that you are here with us tonight and all the chaos that is bound to happen because that's just how this crew rolls, apparently. Should be called Chaos Rolls. If you're just now joining us for the first time, hello, so glad that you're here. You probably all heard that I just had a random update because that pop-up noise happened on the screen, so you're welcome. If you're just now joining us live, my name is Literary DM. I make D&D videos here on YouTube. I have one that just launched last week called where we talk about reluctant heroes, and you all seem to enjoy it pretty much. So I do have another video coming out this week where I just talk about how I run Session Zeros. And I do a little bit of a rundown of how we did Winds of Calamity as well, just as a little bit of an example. So all that fun stuff there. With that, so go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Keep up to date for when all this stuff goes live, as well as videos. Apart from that, that's enough talking for me here, except real quick, as you can see, Mike is going to be joining us a little bit later, so I'm going to do a little promo for him. Go ahead, check him out on Twitch and YouTube, where you can check out a Fates United campaign that was recently wrapped up, as well as Wild Beyond the Witchlight. If you do check out Wild Beyond the Witchlight, know that it is not family friendly like our other streams here, and just check out his Twitch and see whenever he goes live for maybe world building streams. Who knows? Depends upon his schedule. So with that, you can check it with Bardic Dice. So with that, that's truly enough for me. With Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find my art on Instagram and Twitter under Pip400art. And yeah, usually on Mondays I'll stream over on Twitch at Marquee Gaming at 3:30 CST. Pretty sure I'll be streaming next week, so just watch the Discord. And for this game, I play Scissory. She is a rogue paladin. Level, what are we? I don't even know. We're really cool now. Level 13. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. The end.
Go check out our socials as well as Twitch, where you can see some amazing art be made and then see the finishing product. And with that, you can check out the other half of the Marquee Gaming duo right now.
Hello, everybody. I am Mark, the other half with Rach of Marquee Gaming. If you want to watch D&D on our Purple Place channel, you can head over there on Sundays at 7 p.m. CST, and we play our game called Mystical Mishaps, which is a crazy chat interactive game full of mishaps of magic, and my goodness, we have a lot of magic that went crazy this last session, and there will be plenty more in the future too, so I'm looking forward to what happens there. And here, oh yeah, you can also see our stuff on YouTube or podcast. I gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Here I play Attic. He is a Chica artificer and full of ideas all the time. And I rolled probably the highest roll I've ever rolled last week, so now I have to try to top that. Because that's just how life goes, is you gotta keep going for higher scores. So
exactly. Never stop stopping. So yes, go ahead and check out Mark on YouTube and Twitch for both Beacon's Aura and also Mystical Mishaps. So if you feel like seeing where basically we all started with Beacon's Aura and watch us slowly evolve over time, you can go check out that. So with that, rounding out everything for tonight, we have the other official artist for the stream with Deely.
Hi, I'm Deely, aka Raphaziel. Yeah, I do art, and it's really fun, and I post in the tavern, or on Twitter, or on Instagram, all the fun things. Man, I miss doing streams, but it's way too complicated right now. Maybe, like, a couple years down the line, you know. But yeah, on here, I play Demi. She is a creation bard and a Echo Knight, not a Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight sounds cool. But it's a really, really fun combo. So, you know, if you want to learn all the fun things, maybe look it up. Because I don't play my classes right all the time. No, but it's a lot of fun. So this is just a really fun group. So yeah, join the tavern and all the TTRPG discussions. It's a good time.
It's always a good time, regardless. Go ahead and check out Dee on all of her various socials, as well as, well, they're basically just socials at this point. As you said, obvious reasons, streaming's not really in the cards right now. So, yes, with that, just a little bit of an update. Yes, we do have a merch store with Avum and Scissory's Apothecary. Keep an eye out because we are working on updating it. So some things will be going and some things will be staying. And there will be also just be general updates to some stuff, but keep an eye out for all that for what will be coming to the merch store. We already have some ideas, but slowly but surely working that out. And with that, as a reminder, you can check out last week's episode right now in podcast form, wherever podcasts are available. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, you name it. You can also then check out this week's episode in podcast form next Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central. Also, if you stop at any point in this video, the VOD will be available immediately after, picking up exactly where you left off. And with that, that is pretty much all of our announcements for this evening, unless I'm forgetting something. Oh, I should mention, keep an eye out for Halloween. There's a chance we may not be streaming that night. We will see. So if that winds up being the case, we will let you all know in the community section on the channel, as well as in the various Discords. So just keep an eye out for those notifications. And with that, I think it's time to jump into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. And welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Scissory's Angels has made their way to Holodrum in seeking out the Oracle of Secrets and the many questions that Avum has been amassing over the past few months, specifically regarding why he has been called to this specific role. Of which you went to the temple dedicated to the oracles, the Hall of Glory and Song, and you met with the High Priestess known as Sarah, where she was able to provide you with some information. Most specifically, that the Oracle of Ages, Nayru, has indeed been kidnapped by Viren and is most likely possessing her, trying to use her influence over the Gorons as a means of almost recompense for all of Viren's failures to try and take over Holodrum in the name of Vati. Where you then had other questions, and Avum was able to unlock additional powers that he had as of being an Oracle of Time, and being known as the Oracle of Ages, at least for right now. From there, you were then also warned about a potential stowaway you may encounter by the name of Ralph, due to him having a close connection to the Oracle of Ages, Nayru. From there, you all went back to your various home in the Broken Note Inn, accomplished various tasks, the twins hashed things out, and now we pick up. Attic had a little fun spell go off.
Oh, yeah.
And now we pick up. And it is currently the following morning, and the evening has gone largely without incident. So if you haven't hit long rest yet, you can certainly do so now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I need to make sure. Oh, there we go.
Currently, it does appear to be slightly overcast today. But as the chill winds of winter are increasing over the land. So with that, you all wake up. The tavern below is definitely, although as lively as one would be in the morning as people are starting their day, grabbing breakfast. As you all wake up, what do you all do?
Prepare the little treats for everyone.
That's 4 again, right?
Yep.
Temp. Right.
Wait,
Yes,
let me make sure
4.
it's not 5.
Or is it 5 now?
Fancy.
I will
Where is it?
say goodbye to my dog friend.
Woof.
Or he.
And he just echoes out into the void. Just woof, woof, woof.
That's the.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Chef treats. Okay. Yeah, that is additional HP. No, it's not that one. I have too many things on here at this point.
Level 13.
I'm
Well, while you're
Where-
figuring that
yeah,
out,
while you're figuring that out.
I'm gonna go test out my new upgrade to my armor and see if I can, like... It's 5 now? Ooh.
It's fine
Whoa,
now.
fancy!
It's my proficiency. I thought it was my proficiency,
nice.
and it is.
Yeah, that sounds right, because
Aw, yeah.
creation came around Tasha's.
I mean, we can count on all one hand now.
we couldn't before?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
only
Oh,
got a
okay,
4.
alright.
Yeah, I'll go down, find like maybe by the fire or something, and kind of like lean in close and see if it reacts to the cold now with
Yeah.
the sapphires.
So as you are walking down, again, it is a fairly calm morning. There is a fire, almost like in the middle of the tavern, that is built with bricks around it, where it has a general stew that people can come up, paid like 1 rupee to go ahead and eat for starting the day. And as you walk down, you do notice that there appears to be a lot of people are generally dressed traditionally, what you expect most commoners to. There's one person that's just strangely dressed, just a gallant robe and cloak, tall pointy hat, off in the corner. And as you go and stick your hand into the fire, you do gather that it does appear to react normally, not normally, as you would expect.
Yes, it's worked. That's so dopers. Question.
Yes.
Is strangely dressed person the same person who was in the corner during my fight?
Yes, he was.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Attic will probably like take a look over there and pulling a page out of session 1. He's gonna walk over with a chair and slide it up. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Oh, hey. I saw you. I saw you fight the other night.
Yeah, I saw you there.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was very impressive. So you have clear fighting skills, yes?
I guess kind of.
Okay, good. Okay, so I am looking for some you could potentially assist me. You see, I am looking for someone to assist me in helping find someone. I already kind of hired someone. They kind of ran off. So I was hoping that maybe you would be able to assist me.
Oh, really? Well, let's start off with this. What's your name? You know my name. You saw me at the fight.
Oh, yeah, you were the ancient armored addict, right? Yeah.
Got it.
My name is Ralph.
Ralph! Good to meet you, buddy. Who are you looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for my old friend. Name is Nayru.
Nayru. Where's the last time you saw Nayru?
Well, last time I saw her was probably about a couple of months ago. You see, she was just in the slums and walking around. We were doing a general going around, make sure everything's good and everyone was nice and happy, that kind of thing. But then the next morning, we came to one of the other taverns, and she was gone, so that was concerning. Which is why I then went and found it's a guy by the name of Nick, a planer type, and I told him about her, hired him, and he just went to go, and the following morning he was also gone, and he went to go, leaving a note saying, I'm going to go find her myself.
Nick? Is this a familiar name to me, or is this brand new?
Yes. Lana...
I feel like that's familiar.
Yes, Lana mentioned this same Nick, described him in a similar manner.
Okay. So Nick is looking for Nayru.
Yes.
So you got Nick to go help look, but Nick hasn't come back?
Nick hasn't come back. He kind of ran off with my money, so I kind of want that back, because I was supposed to go with him. They're very rude. I potentially know of a witch that may also be able to assist us. Her name is Maple, but again, I don't know where she is. I just heard of her. That's really about it.
Interesting. I mean, I got my friends, and we could all probably get together and talk about this. And
excellent, perfect, absolutely. More than happy to do so. I will definitely, whatever airship we need to use, I could definitely, help pay for expenses and that kind of thing. So yeah, go get your friends, and we'll talk this out.
Do you know my friends already?
Oh well, you said you had them.
Yeah, but do you know them?
I can't say that I do.
It's kind of interesting. You were at the fight, which is across the way a little bit, and then you're here now this morning. So I'm just curious it's cool if you do. Just be upfront, man.
And I don't. I mean, I saw you with them, but I don't know them. Kind of just like how I knew your name. How I found you is irrelevant.
Okay. So just look the other way. You're trying to tell me, okay?
Yeah.
I might do that. I don't think the others will, just so you know. But
okay, that's fine.
He knows us so well.
But yeah, I can go get them if you want to stay here.
Sure, just fine. I'll stay here. I'll maybe get some breakfast, that kind of thing.
Sure, sounds good. So I'll go wander off and try to find the others.
All right, what are you all doing?
Did the dragon stay in Lana's room, or did we put it?
Currently, you put it under Lana's watch, so it currently.
Yeah,
well, actually, it would have been with Avum and Demi, because Demi was putting clothes on it.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll probably knock on Demi's door when I'm ready for the day.
Yeah. Answer it.
I'm here to see the baby.
Perfect timing. I just finished your little morning treat. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I just pop it in my mouth. Okay, so how'd the sweaters work out? Did he love them?
No.
What do you mean no?
He didn't. Well, I mean, it's true that the dragon complained about being, too warm. He likes being cold. So I think the sweaters were definitely a counteractive measure. However, it looked really, really cute. So we can put it back on him if you want. We just have to bribe him.
Well, I was gonna talk to him anyway, because we're gonna probably leave soon.
Yeah.
So I'll cast Speak with Animals.
He's over in a corner.
Yeah. What is he doing?
Currently, he's pretty much curled up, slightly but there is one eye open, watching you after hearing tale of the sweater again. So.
Hey, Nebula! Good morning.
Don't put that thing on me again.
You didn't like it?
Too sparkly.
Oh, well, there's just one I did that was sparkly. I have others that aren't sparkly. It just has your name on it.
Wings.
It was supposed to be like a welcome to the world sort of presence.
Wings cramped.
Oh, what if I cut a hole in?
Maybe.
If you don't like it, you can take it off. But I think it'd look really cute on you.
Make a persuasion check.
This is important.
We are making a persuasion check to convince a dragon to put a sweater on. What?
Yep.
Hold on, let me do my math.
Yeah, this is how it went down last time, Avim.
30.
You did better than me, though.
He looks. There is a slight sneer going across his face. Just. Fine.
Okay, I'll cut holes in it for you, so you'll be super comfy. So I take like some scissors and I cut like some holes for his wings.
Yeah.
And then I like put it on him.
Yeah, the wings. The wings do kind of like. There's kind of like a little bit of a bowing going back on the clothing, and then eventually it does find the hole and goes right through him.
You look amazing.
It is very much like a kid putting on a sweater for a Christmas photo. There's not happy about it, but doing it because you asked.
I'll be like, Demi, get here.
Yeah.
Get over.
Okay.
Little selfie with all three of us.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Look, Nebula, look how cute you look.
And then I'm gonna rip it off, and then mend it again.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to wear it again. If you hate it, do you actually hate it though, or is it comfy? It's like a little comfy.
Yeah, feels weird. I guess I can get used to it.
Okay, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to wear it. I bought it because it was supposed to be like a present for you. It's supposed to be like a happy thing. But we still are learning what you like. So if you don't like this, I don't have to buy any more for you. I can find it.
We can modify it to put around your wings, like buttons or something.
Okay, we can. All right.
Okay. What else do you like though? So what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you're good.
I was changing the subject, so if you want to go. We'll have to find other things that you like, so I can bring it back for you as a present.
I like gems and things like that.
Oh, you do?
Hmm.
Oh,
Shiny things.
My inventory. Hold on, let me check my inventory. I'm like digging through my bag. Oh, hey, I got a sapphire. You want that?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, here you go. I just give it my sapphire.
He kind of takes it and just kind of just holds on to it a little bit, and just kind of holds it, almost like you see him on his hind legs, just almost holding it with his two front ones as his claws just kind of wrap around it, and he looks and he kind of seems almost like tuck it underneath his right wing.
Okay, there you go. So you can think of us. And you had that for a while. I'll see if I can find more too for you.
Okay.
Cause the thing is, Nebula, is we are needing to take care of some things because there are some really annoying, bad people that are hurting other people. So we're having to go take care of that. So Lana, that nice lady from earlier, she's gonna take care of you and bring you to a really nice place.
Oh yeah, blue-haired lady.
Blue hair lady, yeah.
Yeah.
So just stick with her. She'll take care of you. And we'll come back as soon as we can to come get you.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you need before we go?
No, just come back soon.
Aw, okay. You're the best. We're so happy you're here finally.
I'm glad
Does he like
to.
the sapphire?
What'd you say?
Does he like the sapphire?
Oh yeah, no, he tucked it underneath his wing.
He's like holding
Right,
it.
I'm asking Scissory if he.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, because you can't hear. I'm sorry. I forgot
That's why I stopped responding. But I knew you were talking about the sweater, so I was saying to you, like, we can modify it. But then I was like, that's why I cut myself off. So I was like, oh, I don't have this my spell up, so I can't.
Good remembering.
Unless he was speaking in Draconic back, I can't understand him. So
he probably. He probably would have been speaking, considering Scissory probably would have been speaking more of a magical tongue. He probably would have been responding back in more magical tongue as well.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of figuring. So.
Okay, got it. Yes, so he loves it. He likes gems. That's what he wants. So I'm going to stop buying him sweaters because that's not really his thing. So lesson learned, gems are his thing.
Can I take out a rupee and...
He'll look at it and kind of be like... He'll just be watching it. He'll go and he'll kind of just snatch it ever so slightly.
Avum, don't roll your eyes. It's just 1 rupee.
Yes, but that is one that we could have... Never mind.
Okay, and I told Nebula that we're going to be going away for a little while, but Lana's going to take care of him. So he said to come back soon. So we definitely have to come see him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our little baby.
Our child. Wow. Love him.
He's already growing up.
I know.
Learning things.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, how about Nebula, why don't we go to the other room with Lana and we can get you all settled.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go to Lana's room. We'll get him all situated. Because I think we are planning on leaving today, I'm thinking, so.
Okay.
I believe so. Alright. And wherever Deck is.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey! Did you hear us calling you?
Weekend.
What? No.
We literally were like, where is Attic? And then you just showed up.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't even know how that happened.
Oh, man. Well, I found Ralph.
What, already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, does he actually dress as weird as they were saying?
He looks great.
Oh. Look who's here.
Good morning, Sunshine. Are you less grumpy now?
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
Hello.
Probably all such a
Wow, Avum, your voice changed.
Yeah, it's a long night's sleep.
Now it's Davrils here.
I'll be less traumatized by this world.
Yes. We literally were just getting the dragon situated, sweater photo shoot, stuff like that. And
I miss so much.
Would the dragon want me to build armor like what I have for it?
Oh, I can ask.
That would be so dopers.
Nebula, question for you. Do you want armor like what Attic has over there? Would that be cool for you?
I think so.
Nebula says he thinks so.
Make it really shiny, like gem armor.
He loves gems.
What I can do is I worked on this last night, but now I have 2 sets of gems working in tandem to kind of help cool or heat up. But I can make it always cooling with some sapphires if I put that into his armor, and it can always be cool and happy.
Whoa!
The armor can look like the sweater.
Yeah, can you make the armor look like the sweater at all?
Like a paint job.
Like a design on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not important though. The cooling thing's probably more important. Yeah. So I'm sure he would love that.
Yeah, just an idea. I thought so. If it's ever too hot, he always can have this cooling sapphires around him.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Well, he has one right now under his wing.
Yeah, I had one that I just gave to him.
I think I just need 4 more then.
You need 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need 5 total. 5 total.
So is this a project for in the future? Not right now.
Probably because we're leaving today, right?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be really too much about it right now until we.
Yeah, and he's gonna grow too. Newborn dragons, don't they grow super fast?
Oh, I don't know, actually. Do they?
Do we know?
I would say
Anything.
go ahead and make an Arcana check. Alana is currently there too, since you're in her room. And just so that you know, Mike, Attic did run into Ralph at the bottom of the inn. At the bottom of the inn. So
I
The
found
guy
him. buddy.
that knows Nayru.
Ralph?
The guy who's like
the,
hunting for Nayru.
the friend
Oh.
of Nayru. Yeah.
Mm.
Perfect.
23.
What's Aiden doing?
Currently with the group.
Yeah, we just woke up.
Mm.
So currently, with the 23, you would know that dragons, in particular, these kind of any kind, really are very magical in nature, and as a result, the magic can cause them to grow at a pretty quick rate. They will slow down potentially around specific ages, but this one is specifically below something known as wormling.
Okay.
So maybe at some point we just like message Lana and be like, "Hey, can you give us measurements for this, and I can build
Yeah.
something."
Well, is there armor that you can make to like grow with him? Because there's spells, right? The illusion spells. So
I mean, this is an
Maybe.
illusionary armor, though. It's like real armor.
no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you can make illusions look like various things, and then there's like magical fabrics that people can combine, can you do that with metal? Is there a way you can like make armor that like grows with you, like?
I mean,
Magic
it
armor
probably
already does do that.
would need to have like the right materials still in it, so potentially,
True.
but I can't even build it right now anyway. So just
But
thanks for future.
future project.
I still need 4 sapphires. to complete
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Your project
We'll look
list.
for it.
But Ralph's
Yeah.
waiting downstairs if you guys want to talk to Ralph.
Oh, sure. What did he do?
Oh, he's here.
So you talked to him?
Yeah, he wants to find Nayru. He knows about us somehow. He says he doesn't want to tell me how he found us, but he's been following us probably, so you guys can be suspicious about that if you want. And also, he hired a guy named Nick, who went off and took his money and has not returned. And then there's also a witch named Maple, who potentially could help that he knows of but doesn't know where she is. I think that's what she said.
Whoa, you were busy.
Well,
I was
he
excited
could've
to get down
spied
there.
on us,
I guess
so at least there's
so.
that.
So Ralph sounds like a really, like, not good hunter. Like, he keeps losing people.
Well, he found us.
Found us.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
also, we're not really hard to. We're
He
like
couldn't
running
have
around the
spied on
city
us,
yelling.
though. He couldn't have scryed on us because of the dagger. So,
But he was at the fight. Saw him in the corner.
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
So he
okay.
just like followed us to. I mean, to each
You're allowed.
their own.
Yeah. So, I don't know what he knows about all of us, but he knows something about all of us that we're worth
Sure.
following.
Okay, we can ask. I was gonna ask you, were you gonna do your thing, Avum?
That was the plan, yes. You guys started going on a little bit of a rant about sweater season, and
Yeah. Did you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, like the coins, yes.
The what?
The coin clairvoyance, yes. That was you're
The
asking?
commune thing? The commune
Yes.
thing. That's
Yes,
what I
it
was.
was.
Oh, I'm so impressed that you knew that because I was just so big.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't, so I'm
As
impressed
your
by
twin,
that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Did you guys
Out of
not hear
character,
her?
Mike, I'm super impressed. You knew what I
I've been around you so long. Trust me, even I knew what you were saying.
This is why
You
you
do
guys
that
are
as
twins
Claire's
now.
all the time.
did.
Yeah, when you go to pop, and you do the thing, and then you can't do it. I'm like, oh, counterspell. You're like, yeah. That was all.
Charades.
I'm just thrilled. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Yeah, the thing, Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Was
It's
you came
more-
up with a really good question too, but I don't remember what it was.
Yes, I slept on it and didn't write it down.
It was like it wasn't like what's the best way to save Nayru or something? Because it wasn't do we go to the Oracle first or whatever. It was like
Yeah, so there's something about that, because if the best way to save her is to go to the Oracle, then
Mhm.
it would say something along those lines.
Yeah. Or if you want to, I mean, we could talk to Rolf first if you need to remember.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Why don't we do that? See if there's maybe another question that's more pertinent.
Sure.
I don't want to be casting too much of those spells. They're very useful.
Okay.
Abram, here's your little magic treat, by the way.
Thank you.
5.
Look forward to. Oh, extra delicious today.
I feel like they're like Rice Krispie treats. Like this.
With sprinkles.
Yeah.
Yay.
If you listen to them,
He's already found 'em.
they pop in your mouth a little bit.
Ooh. Okay,
Crackle Pops. Uh-huh.
we're being nice to this kid, right? He seems nice. He seems nice, Attic.
Yeah.
Just slightly shady because he's stalking us or whatever.
Yeah.
Why, what reason would I
Yeah.
have to be mean? I'm never mean to anybody.
I don't know. Just wondering.
I mean, we should be nice to most people.
Well, yeah.
You almost said
any
mean.
kindness goes a long way.
We should not be mean to most people.
I mean, if he ends up, working for Vati or something secretly, then... Well, that's the thing.
What?
Yeah, it's fine. What if he is working for Vati and he wants help finding Nayru so that he can trap us, he can trap her, trap
But
others?
if Viren already has Nayru, then
Yeah. I don't think he'd be working for us.
Lead us to that?
only that is
I
also
don't know.
true.
I'm just saying,
I'm
It's-
always on Vati watch. Don't worry.
yeah.
I
I'm
scan
gonna
every
assume
person
he's
we
fine.
pass by.
Just
Just
watch for the
fanboy.
purple eyes. I think that's really the only thing we got to be concerned about
Sit
is the
there on
purple
the-
eyes.
In the bench, being like, can you tilt
Yeah.
your head a little
Yeah, I mean, we can ask him. Just
Yeah.
a quick check. Purple check.
Let's
And-
introduce ourselves
yeah.
first before we.
Sure.
Little.
I mean, you can do that thing too where you can see like bad stuff too, Scissory, right? So you can try that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
It's probably a little bit better, more subtle.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yep.
I forgot I can do that, to be honest.
Really? I'd use it all the time.
I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of things to remember,
A lot of things I forget that I can do. It's fine.
I'm ready for breakfast.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
So we go down. I do the thing.
Divine sense.
Wow.
Use your words, Rachel.
No words ever tonight.
I
It's
don't want
the-
words. They don't like them.
I'm gonna attack and do the shkabop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-bop.
Yeah, I do that.
At
Pop, pop,
stiletto.
pop. DM is what?
Yeah.
How do you Google that?
So, and as you all are walking down the stairs, Scissory, you feel in your mind a presence connect with it, and you hear, "Good morning. Figure you should know. Queen Midna has used her twilight portals and brought her forces here. Met up with the Gerudo and are heading north." And you gather this is Kiza.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, hi! No one's ever done this to me before. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. Is there anything else we should know about that?
You probably got to, is there anything else? And then,
I mean, still got the point across without anything else.
it did! We are facing the coming forces and then continuing to Fort Hateno. Ibis's shrine, from what I can tell. Just figured you'd want to know.
So I'll say, if you can't reply right away, just sometime let me know. How many people are going? Is Ibis with you?
Ibis is not. And it's an army.
No way. That is so cool. I hope everyone loves the Light Realm. It's going to be amazing. Good job. And I don't know, she's just rambling a little bit till it probably ends.
Yeah, so with that, you gather that there is no response, but yep. The Twilight Army is now in the Light Realm.
Oh my gosh.
So we're on
Oh my
56 words. It ends at 25.
What?
Were you counting?
Oh, I was.
I love that.
Oh, oops. Well, he heard about half of that. Seems to have gotten the point across, so he answered all my questions. Okay, so, Midna is back on the throne, opened the Twilight portals, the tweet, like a bunch of people are here, like now, like an army.
Oh, good. That's what they
Like
there we go.
that's pretty cool. Like everyone's here, and they're going to Fort Hiteno, I think.
So many sunglasses are going to have to be proof-activated.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can start a business.
You could,
Seriously?
if you wanted to.
I'm imagining this whole army just going like normal eyes and then all just like squinting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why, real talk, there's a reason why most armed forces come with sunglasses as a part of their equipment. Like,
Yes.
not joking.
It's important. So I don't know, that felt pretty cool to like be the one that gets the message though, because like I never do. So
You want me to message you in the
pretty neat.
future?
yeah, actually.
Okay.
Just, like,
I have
something
the
nice.
Go in
top
another
gun thing
room and-
in my head now.
I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten a nice message from anybody.
Send you a nice message.
Oh my gosh, someone sent him a nice message this
I'm
instant.
No,
not
it's
wasting
cool.
my third level spell right now. I'll do it
Don't
later.
worry. I'm fine. Let's go, Dr. Ralph.
Okay, but
Like,
okay,
you're a
please,
great friend.
1 second though. This is so cool. Like, there's so many of us just running around in the sun. Everyone's gonna love it. Everyone's gonna want to move here. Like, literally everybody.
Go on.
Probably. Well, I mean, maybe like half of them. Anyway, I'm so excited.
Is the
I
Twilight
hope they
Realm
don't
still
get
secure?
sunburned. I hope they don't get blinded, and that they can adapt
Yeah.
well.
I would hope the
Well,
Twilight
if
Realm.
we have control over the Mias, then I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, 'cause she's
Okay.
back on the throne.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I would assume if you are the queen, you're
You're not
gonna be
sending
like,
everybody.
kind of smart about how you distribute people.
Yeah, queens are smart. So, yeah.
Should we send a message to the queen undermining
Yeah,
her
queens
decisions
are
and
really
seeing if
smart.
she's already thought about this or not?
We haven't met her, so
It'd be kind of fun.
it'd be kind of rude.
I know.
And this is
Uh-huh.
why I have that limitation of you can't just see a picture, because if you do a picture of people, you could absolutely just think
You
about
just
it.
stalk
If you-
celebrities
Nobility is all what you
Or
know what
pull up
nobility looks like.
politicians.
That means everyone could do sending to them who has the capability.
Yep.
That's why I have that
Dude,
limitation.
politicians would go psychic, or psychotic.
Exactly. That's why I have that limitation.
I am Professor X now.
Yeah, pretty much.
King and Queen just laying in bed getting like messages all
Constant
night.
messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
Anyway, yeah.
Do not disturb spell. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
So, okay, but we can go talk to Ralph now. I'm just like super
Sure.
excited. This is like so. Are you guys excited?
I hope I mean, I trust that they can defend themselves, but I hope
Yeah.
that they themselves, their physiology, with you all being from the Twilight Realm,
Yeah,
that's okay, because like how did you
It's okay with
It-
us.
it's fine.
What's great is we could have 24 hours a day stuff people ready to go. Because, like, if I had
Uh-huh.
night and during the day, everyone else can fight.
Knight Army?
And there's lots of like
Yeah.
shadow leaping around. I mean, that's gonna be crazy in a battlefield, to be honest. Like, what if with everyone at once all just gets into the
Yeah.
shadows, and then the
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
Bati's armies look like a bunch of dummies because they're just
Imagine a
swinging around
Gerudo
and nothing.
punching you, and then all of a sudden just like a Twilight coming out, like a
Oh,
raccoon
yeah.
after it.
Oh yeah.
You want to work on that move, by the way, when you?
I got
Oh my
I don't want
gosh!
to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please do.
Okay. we
Okay,
can
we're
work on
gonna
that.
coordinate this.
This is awesome.
Okay.
Maybe I can
Anyway.
throw my Echo, and you can travel with the Echo shadow instead, and like I can
Yes.
like launch.
Yeah.
You can have, like, Scissory with the Master Sword. Like, I go for the punch, and then she just smite somebody. Downward strike them.
Ready for
I
that.
love this.
Yeah, for this.
Let's do that.
Deadly.
Thunder and lightning is what we'll call it.
Oh, that's original.
We got
Yeah, I've
it,
never heard of
so-
that.
Never heard of that one before.
We're
I like
saying
it.
it actually makes
Thunder
sense this time.
Same place twice.
Didn't make sense last time. Anyways, this is
We
a very
kinda
fourth wall
made-
stairwell here.
So, as you all eventually do reach down, you do see, again, it's pretty barren for the morning, as most people are getting breakfast to go out. With that, you do see, again, most people are dressed typical commoner, and you see Ralph, he, again, does look fairly young in appearance as well, now that you see him. Like, maybe late teens.
Okay. Divine Sense.
As you approach him, he does not. Nothing really gets a ping as
Insight check. Z body in disguise.
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna look for purple flashies.
I got my premises.
Because we're pressing.
Said insight.
You said insight, yeah.
29.
29. Seems to be just an rather excitable and overly eager kid.
Good. He checks out.
Same here. So we'll just go sit down.
Oh, okay, yeah. You all are here. Good to know. I did get some breakfast for you all, and it's basically the same thing of pancakes, biscuits with a little bit of sausage gravy over it, bacon and eggs. It is the perfect breakfast. With a little bit of coffee and water and things of that nature. So, yeah, I got this all for you. So, your friend Attic here said that he'd be able to explain and potentially talk about potential payment where we all could go and, rescue Nayru. It's not like this world depends on it or anything like that.
You're just ready to get right to it.
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
You said payment. You mean like we're paying you to help us go find it?
No. I pay you. So I would be hiring you, and I would come along with you just to assure my investment, because I tried to do that once, but they ran off.
Rude of them.
Very rude. Very inconsiderate.
Ralph, what are your skills? Let's talk about your skill set. What do you bring to the table?
You know what?
What have you studied?
I have studied, 1 second. Alright, let me get his character sheet. Yes, I have studied, I actually have studied here at Eslo's Institute, you see. A little bit of the ways of magic and that kind of thing, and various performing arts.
Oh, that's fun.
I was going to say, is he a dance major? And it sounds like he kind of is.
No, you gather that he is more of an oratory. As far as a good oratory, remains to be seen.
Yeah, we're not sure yet. How long did you study for?
Currently, I've been studying there for about 3 years, so I'm still in the middle of my thing. I did get in there a little bit early just because I showed such aptitude for these arts.
Wow. Nice. How old are you?
I am going to be 17 next month.
What are all these 20 questions?
I'm just curious. If we're gonna hang out with him. I wanna know.
I'm just saying, you met Adek and Aaron on the first day and we're like, hi, we're friends, we're traveling together. You have wings.
We're friends with him.
Yeah, who said we're not friends?
Yeah, who said we're not friends?
Oh, hold on, alright. I'm just saying, you didn't ask them 20 questions before you entered the group. Fine. Here's Bang.
Ralph, how willing are you willing to put your life on the line? I'm just being completely honest, because this could get deadly. I'm not even joking.
I'm not joking either, and yes, I would. Nayru means the world to me. In many ways, she protected me when I was growing up, so in many ways, I kind of owe her my life too, and I want to repay that. She means a lot to me, and I want to get her back.
It's not like the world depends on finding her or anything, right?
Right. That too, and yeah.
Doesn't matter at all, right? Yeah, just sentimental.
Yes, it's a little sentimental first, world second. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused. Were you trying to be mysterious, Attic, or was that a wink, no wink situation?
Yeah.
No, I thought he said that. I thought he said before, it's not like the world depends on it, and then I was just bringing it back up. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. You guys can go.
Okay.
No, I actually thought it was a very good sarcastic comment. I think you did great.
Wait, but the world does depend on it, though,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Just wink, no wink, Scissory. Wink, no wink.
Oh.
Just like, yes, the world depends on it, but I cared about protecting you, so it's the same thing. He has his own personal agenda, but it doesn't make it not.
Well, I thought he didn't know that the world depends on it. So, I was about to be ready to tell him.
Ralph, do you know
It
the word
does.
depends on this?
Yeah, she's the
It
Oracle of
absolutely-
Ages. Without her,
Yeah.
time starts
okay.
to bend in on itself.
Wait, so,
So-
excuse me?
Oh, what?
What does that mean? I haven't
Past-
noticed anything like that.
Past becomes present, present becomes past. She is the guardian of time. When the guardian of time is gone, time becomes unraveled.
Oh.
Does that
What
affect
sort of
yours,
proof do you
Pip?
have of this? I'm not sure if I've seen any.
Well,
Evidence
it's
of this,
one of
I
those
guess.
things of it has had things like this have happened before when in the past when Nayru has gone missing. It's one of those things of it happened one other time with Queen Ambi, and it's one of those things of when she went missing, suddenly things that were reported to be in the past went to the future. Those things that were in the future went to the past. It was very interesting. But then once Nayru was returned to her rightful place, everything was restored.
Well, isn't
Be
that
fair.
kind of like Vati?
Go ahead.
Because isn't he kind of from the past and he's running around? Is this the same situation we're talking about?
I think from what we heard, Vati is more imprisoned versus being cast to the future.
Oh. Wait, who was?
He's-
Wasn't there someone that was cast to the future, though? Oh.
I mean,
This
there was
time
a
stuff's
hero
so
at one
confusing.
point.
we have Viren, who has potentially come back,
Was.
or
Okay.
Onyx too, right? Who potentially
Uh-huh.
has come back.
But
Yeah,
from what
because
we've
they're-
heard, or at least looked into, that is a theory, but it seems more like they've been resurrected as puppets rather than
Oh.
brought to the
Okay.
future. Because that was a theory I did have. But
Or it could be a combo of.
I mean, it could. It really could. Yes, could still be on
Okay.
the table.
So question, Ralph, how did you know that
Love Ralph's name.
Nayru was in trouble? Like, how did you know?
Because she was gone. When she leaves, she usually lets me know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So you're like that close to her, because like
yes.
everyone else says she's very secretive. You know.
No, she's not secretive. The Oracle secrets is.
You said you're magical. Can you do like sending messages to her right now? Like, do you have that ability?
I've tried, but something seems to be blocking it for some reason. I don't know why.
Hmm.
I had that before.
Okay.
What caused the
Yeah,
blocking?
that does happen. at
I
times.
don't know. I've never encountered that kind of thing before.
Avon, do you know what caused blocking for you?
Last time it was the Twin Rover. So I believe Viren might have similar powers since she got it from the Rover.
Well, don't we think
Oh.
that she's possessing her? So maybe it's her possessing her.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
A message
Or
might
some
also
sort
not
of her
send
powers.
because they're on a different plane, in a different realm.
Potentially. So it's usually quite
It's only like a
yeah.
small chance, though, right? If you try again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can try again, but I'm just saying if it's another realm
is a
or
chance,
somebody's
yeah.
blocking it, or I mean, there's a variety of reasons.
Okay. So yeah, so Ralph, basically, we think that this really annoying lady named Viren is possessing Nayru. So that might be why you're not.
What if she's in the past or the future?
But she
What?
appeared to the
Ah.
Gerudo here. I mean, it was a theory.
These are so confusing. I just kind
mean,
of
that could
like
be a
the
reason
ones
why, like-
where-
If someone doesn't exist in the present, you can't send them a message, right?
But he said it's something was blocking it, not that it wasn't.
I mean, it could feel like blocking, but it's not even
Oh,
possible.
good.
There's no pathway to it in the present.
That's another
Definitely a working theory.
It.
Okay, if it becomes like this confusing, you guys just need to tell me what direction to
It's
like.
just a theory. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
We're not
the,
quite there
the
yet. Yeah.
TLDR.
Oh, just wait till I get to my notebook. It's gonna be branching
Oh
all
my
these.
gosh.
There's a lot of branching
Oh.
theories, especially if you're talking
Wow.
about wobbly, wimbly, timey-wimey things. Then you know it gets really confusing.
Mhm. Trust me, I've
Okay.
gone down some theories about time stuff.
This is meta.
It's
Ralph,
very meta.
I appreciate your devotion to Nayru. Do you think that she would approve of you coming and risking your life? Would she approve of that? I'm not trying to discourage you from coming with. I'm just saying I want you to think about this because this could potentially be extremely dangerous, and the last thing I would want is to
I have
any harm come to you.
I mean, I have thought about it. That's why I'm seeking out people to go and hire so that way we can go and get this taken care of. I have thought about this. I know the risks.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, the one thing I'm thinking of, though, you guys, like, if he has a really strong connection with Nayru, maybe he has some, like, angles to get into, like, help her that we wouldn't know.
I agree.
It's not like we know her. So, Ralph, you gotta promise one thing if we're gonna do this with you, okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure if we're like saying like, hey, stay behind us or like whatever, you do that and let us take like the heavy hits. Okay?
Okay. I can
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
There's no amount of money.
Nat 20!
Let's go.
For 26.
Anyone else making insight checks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am as well, but I'm gonna just bow down to her number and let her have the extra 20.
23.
23. I'm assuming you rolled a 1 or something?
No, I rolled well. Just a natural
26
20.
is.
Yeah, no. So 26 and 23. He is, as seen, very excitable, very eccentric, and ready to just go. That being said, there is an element of he's agreeing, yes, he means it, but at the same time, you're not necessarily sure if he will actually be able to follow through
Right.
on
In the
that.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just be like, yeah, okay, because you seem very talented, but I also don't want like a kid dying, you know, under our watch. That's incredibly scarring for like all of us.
I'm not a kid.
you know-
I am almost an adult.
No
Yeah.
amount of money is worth putting you in danger. And
Yeah,
having
so-
harm come to you.
Just want you to listen to us, because we've done this a lot, so we kind of know what we're doing. I get it. I always want to run into things too, and I usually do, but just so I can like help you. I'll understand where you're coming from, and I'll know when it's okay for you to like just charge in, and when it's okay not to.
Okay, and not even 5,000 rupees is worth that?
No. That's a great payment and we will accept that. I'm just saying we want you to listen to us.
Yeah.
Because if you just go charging in there in a moment of passion because you care so much, which I get it. 100% been there. I'm just letting you know that, yeah, like Scissory had said, we don't want...
We should make sure
anything-
you're okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Not to mention, Nayru would probably also be extremely upset at us as well for
If
risking
something
your
happened to
life.
you. Yeah.
okay.
You know, don't really want to make her mad as well.
Takes a lot to get her mad, but no, okay, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Sounds good.
Have you contacted like that sending thing you said you tried for Nayru? Have you tried it for Nick?
Yeah, I did. He didn't respond back. I know he got the message.
Okay.
He just didn't respond back. I think he's ignoring
Yeah.
me.
What if you were like, hey, Nick, maybe I didn't give you enough money the last time. How about we meet up and I'll give you like 10,000 rupees for you to like
I
get
don't
more
have that
information?
much.
You don't actually
Right,
have to do
it's
it.
a
Just gotta
lie.
get more information from
Let's
him.
just
What,
flat out
we're
lie to his
fishing.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're
Maybe
fishing.
do like a hypothetical, like what if I gave you 10,000 rupees? Would that maybe?
But then what if he does show up and I don't have it?
Right,
Well, it's
then
like,
we
I changed my
capture
mind.
him.
That's
Yeah.
not going to go well. He's a pretty
Well,
big.
wait.
He may be old, but he is a pretty big dude.
He's old.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how we can get more, maybe some more information about what's going on with him. Like entice him to maybe reveal something.
Don't you want your money back from him too, if he didn't even do the job?
Well, There's no proof that he hasn't done the. There's actually a lot of proof he hasn't done the job. I take that back.
There's a lot of proof.
Or at least hasn't succeeded. Oof, that's got dark.
Okay, actually, I have a question about this Nick character though. So, what went on? What is going on with that? So you asked him to go, and you wanted to go with him. Why did you just pick one person?
Well, I was trying to get a group of people, and that's when I learned that you pay everybody when the group is together.
Okay. So you just paid him, like, just straight up, gave him all your money, and then he dipped out, essentially?
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's messed up.
How do you still have 5,000 gold just laying around?
I mean, you're friends with an oracle. So did you steal that, or are you lying
You
to us?
have any
No.
money?
I may be nobility back in Librina.
Oh, special prince or something?
Don't tell anybody. That's so loud.
That's almost letter scam start in the Twilight Realm. So.
Oh, you caught on to that.
He learned that lesson the hard way, let me tell you.
I'm not necessarily a prince, but I am technically of noble lineage, but I kind of left
You would.
Librina.
Alright, well, we don't need more disappointing more nobility. We are champions for Queen Zelda, so that's what the blue sash is. We're also trying to find Zelda.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. But we're gonna go take care of Viren anyway. So, if you want to help out with the airship, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I could do that. I'll pay. I'll tell her I can help pay for it. Probably, but you will receive a payment, obviously. So I'll pay what I can. I do have enough left to be able to help pay for the airship if necessary.
Okay. And yeah, just let you know, person that's possessing him, her name's Viren. Her name's Viren, though. And she's pretty dangerous. She can possess a lot of different people. She can send people different planes sometimes.
His eyes good, by the way. We were supposed to look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I think Demi did.
Yeah, I did. I didn't see anything.
Didn't see anything.
Okay.
So you have to be kind of careful with who even you trust, because it could even be someone that is normally trustworthy. Suddenly they're possessed by her. You can tell by a purple sheen in their eye, so be sure you're looking out for that when you're talking to people. Okay.
Now that you mention it, Nayru's eyes did kind of get a purple sheen the night before she left.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
I do recall that.
Do you know what
Anything
happened
weird
leading
happened
up to that? Yeah.
She seemed normal.
Did you guys talk to anybody before you saw that, or touch anything, encounter anything?
No, nothing that I recall.
Can you do it from a distance?
Where were you?
Just in the slums of the city, barely over a month ago, maybe longer.
Can you show us exactly where?
Yeah, we
That's twice now someone has been hit in the city.
Be hard to remember exactly where, because, well, that's where the eyes happened, but as far as when she left, it was one of the inns up here. As far as where down there, I might be able to. I don't know. It's been so long.
Wait, was she just walking the streets like a regular?
We were just walking down the streets, making sure if there's anyone that needed help or spirits being uplifted.
Is he dodging our question? I just want to insight.
Yeah, make an insight check.
He's dodging anything or being straight up. That's a 19.
He's being straight up. Something like that is very hard to remember for being like a couple months ago. The exact spot is in such a big city is very hard to pin down.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, so, and then you haven't heard from her since. That was the last time.
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever see anyone else with purple eyes?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Interesting. Hey guys, was she in the Twilight Realm a month ago?
Yes, right.
How timeline-wise, where does that line up? Because can she do it when she's in different planes, or does she have to switch?
I mean, we know she can transport enemies between. She could have easily jumped.
I guess she could have popped over here, done it real fast, popped back if she wanted to. Huh. Okay. I don't know. Do we need to know anything else? Oh yeah, how'd you find us?
I turned invisible and followed you.
Yeah,
Oh, how fun! You didn't eavesdrop on any important conversations.
No. I'm not that. I started and then I realized it was getting very something that I shouldn't be listening to.
Okay. I'll trust you on that. You seem like a nice kid.
Who did you follow mostly of
Yeah, who did you follow mostly?
like,
Do
who
you
was
have
your
one that was the
primary
most fun to follow?
following person?
Yeah,
Who's
like
the
most
loudest person
interesting.
that always kept your attention?
Hope it was one of those.
Oh, it was
two.
Attic.
He's
Okay.
pretty cool. Yeah.
I was curious.
Mhm.
I've never seen that kind of tinkering before, so I was really curious.
It's super cool. He makes a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything weird, right? Nothing.
No.
You could get.
You didn't see a.
I mean, I don't even need to roll insight on that one, Adeki, alright?
Just curious.
He has an embarrassing secret where he just like trips over everything when he has a crush on someone. So he just basically likes every girl he sees, and then he trips a lot.
Whoa.
I don't think that's it, but
Oh, really? I thought that was why.
Yeah, that's clearly a lie.
no.
We'll tackle that one. Anyways, back to the future conversation that we're having at the moment.
Present.
The present,
Oh
future
my gosh.
issue that we're dealing with. Buddy, okay. I thought it was good books. Yeah. So, I mean, if we're not going to go to the past location, I mean, what do you recommend our first steps are? I was contemplating divining the other oracle. There is an oracle in the woods that has been calling to me to present some of my oracle powers that were given to me. I don't know if it's worth it to go there first or if time is of the essence.
Yeah, Ralph, you hang around Nayru so much. You ever seen any other oracles?
Not really. I've heard tales about them, but that's really about it.
Din hasn't made any special appearances at the school.
No, not really.
Alright, well, you want to do your thing, Ava?
Yeah,
Oh.
Ava.
I mean, any insights on what you think our first step should be, or is it just you wanted help and let's just go?
I just wanted to go and get Nayru. That's really all I as soon as possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you're going to stick with us the whole time.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the deal.
Ralph, my
Mm.
friend.
Mm.
And again, I do say that not condescendingly, my friend. I might need an advance of 25 gold to accomplish this, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. I can actually go ahead and do that. And he just a massive bag of rupees. True to his word, 5,000 rupees.
Like I said, my friend.
Ooh.
So, yep. So, and you can go ahead and use 25 of those.
I will take these out.
Demi
Very
nudges.
shiny
Oh my
and
gosh,
trash.
you are
Ava.
Ava, please wipe your mouth right now.
Stop it. They're fresh from the bank. Slides them over. All right. She'll start spinning them and set them up in their little kind of things. They're probably I was thinking gold before, but now I just realized they are rupees. So
They are.
do they float and do their little bounce thing like they would?
Yeah, they do like a little normally you lay them down normally, but as you cast it, suddenly they start spinning up and floating and spinning as they normally do.
That's fine. All right. So the exact question I was thinking was, what is the best way to go forward to save Nayru? You guys think that might entail this? What do you guys think?
Sure, or you can even go, what order do you want to, or something. But I guess you said the broad question was better.
I was trying to think. I was going to keep it broader in case maybe there was another step to this that maybe the oracles could offer.
Would you get a very broad answer though, where it's just like,
very good. Yes.
What is the best way to go save her? Like,
yeah, to just go now.
Yeah. So you could be specific and see what happens.
What
is the best route?
Might help to at least nail down a better answer. Doesn't need to be like super specific, but just like something specific.
So, in which order should we proceed to save Nayru to make?
Which order? That's probably a good way to say it.
And then list out the order.
Which orders
would
be detrimental to accomplishing this?
That could be something.
Yeah.
Because then we could know what would potentially be bad, and
or if it's just
if
neutral.
left out, we could just choose.
Yeah.
All right.
Good thinking.
Sure. And his eyes will flash gold, sending out the kind of boom, kind of rings while he's saying that. And as everything kind of slows down, he'll just be like, in this series of order for us to save Nayru, would going to the woods first be more detrimental to save her?
Time again stands still. You look off into the corner or in the center of the tavern where the pot and fire are currently. The fire just seems to stand still as it's in the middle of one ember popping up from it. The server is in the middle of laying down additional food to another table. Din appears before you again and just says, "Well, my dear, seems you are at an additional crossroad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the answer here is unclear."
Any more clarification that I could offer or no?
It is uncertain. Time is of the essence in this scenario. But in one instance, you may receive additional knowledge, potentially more help. The other, you may waste more time. It is uncertain.
I kind of assumed. But I much appreciate your time. It's always a pleasure to hang out.
Of course. With that flash of white light, and things return to normal. Oh, yeah.
Before things slow down a little bit, is there any time to maybe grab something from someone and maybe try and do something, or is it like pretty quick when it's fine?
It does slowly start to wind back up.
If he can, he's going to try and sleight of hand Scissory's camera from her and take a picture of her like frozen face as it's like maybe not in the best position.
You know what? Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I always look good all the time. How dare you?
It's like How I Met Your Mother, like the worst face, and when you take the picture, it's like, model.
Ding! Yeah.
18.
This is going to be a little weird because technically, I'd say, Scissory, go ahead and make a perception check with technically disadvantage because this is where time stuff gets a little weird, so...
Okay. I rolled a 4 and a 3, so that is 9.
9. So, Avum, you're easily able to go and take it right at the last second.
Should roll to see how good I look.
You know what?
It's candid. Do I look good or do I look awful?
Roll me a flat d20.
Okay.
So good.
I got a nat 20!
This is like okay. For those of you who have seen How I Met Your Mother, this is just exactly like that episode where Barney always has a great picture no matter what.
How did you do that? You were making a face the entire time.
Oh, you have my camera? Oh my gosh, look how cute I look. I'm gonna keep this for me.
You look really
Ridiculous.
cute. This is
Nice little-
Just take your camera.
I'm so thrilled.
Wow.
beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay, what'd she say?
Sorry. No, uncertain. Didn't help.
No.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Well,
Might to get some more information. Might waste time.
okay.
I mean,
No.
knowing us, I think wasting time is more, helpful.
Yeah. I think we should just go, personally.
We can react. We can adapt.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going
That's just me.
Gorons first. Is that what we're doing?
I
Okay.
think so. Unless you guys want to do the other thing, but I feel like it's probably better just to take care of this.
I also like the idea if we can free her to reunite her with her Oracle sister.
Mm-hmm. Could take a picture of that. Just
Take a
saying.
picture of whatever you want.
Thank you.
Still a little upset about that.
Apparently you
They don't
can't
show
see.
up
You
on
should do a photo
camera.
shoot. Yeah.
They're just like
No.
two white bright spots.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you ever thought about being a photographer? It looks really
No,
good.
Totally
no,
should.
no,
It's a great
Yeah.
picture.
Get out of this. No, we're going. He's like
What?
trying
Oh,
to
you
like
don't
move
wanna
past
be?
everyone.
You can make so much
I'm
money.
a
out of
potion
that.
maker. I'm a time specialist, I guess. I don't know what to. I
Yeah,
haven't
pictures
come-
are frozen in time. Avum, it makes sense that you'd be a really good photographer. Did you ever think about it like
you
that?
could call it like memories
Freezing moments
in time.
forever.
Frozen moments in time.
And then with your illusions, you can make them like move too,
Mm-hmm.
slightly, like
You could
capture
call
a few
it.
seconds.
You could call
of
everything
that.
capturing the times. Like that could be your
That
business
could
name.
be your business name.
You guys are trying too hard.
think
No,
it sounds
you love
really
it.
dope.
It's already in there. I can see the wheels turning. You
You
already
see his
want
eyes
a
start
little.
twitching.
You see a portion of the shop with a dedicated photo booth where you're going to take pictures of. I already know it.
We're wasting
You
time.
can take
Alright.
pictures of people's pets too. I'm sure they would pay.
Alright, now
loads
you've
of
just
money.
completely unsold me from this idea. I'm not doing dragon photo shoots all day.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'll do that.
What if I want to run a shop like that? You wouldn't run that with me?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you would reject her of her dream. That's not very supportive.
I'll walk
Honestly.
over.
Oof.
Demi. I'll
Yes.
give her a hug. No, I would not run that store with you, and I cast Death Ward.
Thank you.
Alright, so to an airship.
Yeah, I'm so excited to do that.
Now we have money to get an airship.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So is this like payment up front or is this?
for this, yeah, we're all here. I'm going with you, so I can keep an eye on my investment. And as far as payment of the airship, I think it'll vary on the captain, but I think most likely half up front, probably half when completed, maybe.
That's
Okay.
a good, yeah.
How much is it though?
I think it's going to depend upon the captain and ship.
Okay.
Oh, it's like just a low end one, like retired or like a new captain. You know, nothing too crazy.
Oh, we don't know anything too crazy? I think I might know a guy.
No, not too crazy. The more you spend, the less you have.
Oh,
The more likely you are to
okay.
get shot out of the sky or crash.
Yeah.
too.
Here's the thing.
I have no feather fall. It's fine.
Ralph, Avum does not like spending money.
I do not.
So he
Well,
is the biggest
I do.
cheapskate you will ever meet. You do.
Here's
I'm the
what
one
you
that
do.
I like having a good deal.
Mm.
You hold on to his money first, and then you pay him after you pay from his portion. The fair share.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I don't know. That sounds like kind of unfair. He should get his money. I mean, he technically spent 25 of it now.
Sure.
I did.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Talking to a god, I think that's, or an oracle, I think that's a deal, a steal for 22 rupees. Jeez, I can't talk tonight.
So if we divide this,
5,000, so everyone gets. So it's 5,000.
1250.
1250.
Yep.
Are we putting aside money for Aaron? Like yet?
No.
Or is it just not like he's not here? All right. It's not like a little,
Why?
like,
I mean, why though? I mean, he's probably making money. Do you think we should?
I don't know, just like a little, like, family, oh, you're champion
Give
too.
them a
blah, blah,
little
blah.
nest egg.
Yeah, I was
thinking
I mean, sure. If you want me to throw 1,000 gold in, and when I see him next, I can. I don't care. It's not like I'm spending it on
No,
anything.
I mean, if you think he's
It's
making
fine.
gold or rubies, that's fine. We can always. I feel
If
like there'll
he's
be
like-
future investments too. We'll give him
Yeah.
royalties of the shop. How's that?
I mean, if he's like, oh no, I can't eat today, I'll just give him like all my money.
All right. Perfect.
He's fine. Believe me, he's fine.
Is he rich?
How do you know?
No, I just mean
Oh.
he doesn't need it right now. We'll just keep it all in a fund and just he would want us to use it anyways. Maybe buy some doper's arrows or
Poison.
something. Yeah.
True. Okay.
1250. I'm rich again.
Look at you go.
Well, minus 25.
Welcome to higher level D&D, where casting spells costs a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
We could buy some more diamond dust too, potentially. Well, not right now, but okay. Well, Ralph, welcome to Scissory's Angels.
Welcome to Sister's
She's Scissory?
Angels.
Oh.
I'm Scissory.
You want a nickname?
No, not.
Okay, you want a nickname?
No,
Ralphie?
Yeah, I'm
no,
Maverick.
Definitely not.
Oh, okay.
Really? I mean, we all have code names.
Radical Ralph.
Nope.
Radical Ralph. No? Why
No.
not?
I just Ralph. Just Ralph is fine.
How about Tunes?
No.
What? Tunes?
Yeah. See,
Oh yeah, I can see. I got it.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
I'm trying to remember our code names. I'm at Maverick Goose.
No,
Ice
oh my
cream.
gosh, not those. No, those were awful. I hated those.
Oh, they're amazing.
We were all
They're so good.
birds.
You liked them.
I can be wizard. There we go. That's it. Oh, what? No, it's not.
It was Warlock.
That's wizard. No, it's Merlin. Merlin. That's
oh
what
yeah,
it was.
Merlin. That's right.
Merlin. Yes.
It
Yes,
was
I remember
Merlin.
that. Yeah, that was a good one. It'll be Merlin. Perfect. Welcome to the
Oh.
group. So it's just walking. Sorry.
Right, so-
Very-
And then I'm assuming then you guys are going to be heading up to the upper deck for the port.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll probably like wrap things up with Lana really quick, just being like we're leaving now or whatever, and then we'll probably go. I
Yeah.
would assume.
For expediency's sake, she mentions that she's going to go head to Zora's domain. Her and Darius are going to head to Zora's domain, and go and drop stuff off at your keep, and as well as go ahead and check on Fort Hateno regarding everything going on there. So, and with that, as you all then make your way up to the upper deck, Ralph is more than willing to be able to pay. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break for tonight. All right. So we'll go ahead and pick up there in 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and stick around, everybody, for the second half as we get on an airship and go ahead and see where the rest takes us. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, for the second half of Winds of Calamity, if you're just now joining us, our heroes are currently on their way to the second level of Symmetry City, located in a far-off land, and are seeking out an airship to go and rescue a rather important figure in this world. And so, we pick up as you have just gotten off the lift to the floating island of the Citadel before you, and the outer ring of it is very much a port. So there are a wide variety of ships currently at your disposal that seem to be flying in and out of it. Some that seem to be rather large in structure, that look like almost like frigates. Others that appear to be more smaller in line, almost like caravels, and then some that seem even smaller than those portions. So, which ones would you go to first? Sorry guys, I need to grab something.
You good?
Oh, okay. No, I just thought you wanted to be out of frame.
I'm done DMing now. You guys just do your thing.
No, you guys go
Bye,
do your
guys.
thing. I realized I forgot something. So, all right. So, as you're currently looking over, what kind of ships are you currently looking for?
So we're going by what, the Taos Peaks?
Yes.
Do they have cannons or other things like that could shoot at us?
Ralph looks
Good
at
question.
I don't know. I've never really I didn't necessarily go around that area. I actually kind of went around the peaks. We try not to go near the Gorons because, well, they can be rather intense.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
What if we find a maybe smaller but more maneuverable ship? That way, if something is coming at us, we have more capability to outrun it or maneuver it, versus maybe something large and, overly hunky.
Mm-hmm.
Possible.
I feel like Attic, you probably would know
Yeah.
the most about what would be the best one / what seems the most reliable. So
I agree.
I think no matter what, I'm gonna have a great time. So I trust your judgments.
Hope I don't
Sure.
get airsick.
I will go peruse the various ships and look for the one that looks like it's not about to fall out of the sky. It has maneuverability, but maybe not the biggest thing in the world.
Okay. So as you're doing that, go ahead and make for me an investigation check.
Thanks, bro.
Science bros. Boom.
Also, I really
That
appreciate
is-
your judgment of me as well, Silver.
Huh?
29.
Oh, did I leave you out? So sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
29, you said?
29.
29. All right. So as you're currently looking around, there are a wide variety of vessels at your disposal. The biggest one you notice seems to be named the Wind Cutter, and there seems to be almost like a Rito captain, almost hawk-like with red feathers. And then next to that is a smaller vessel. You see a human male, rather about late 20s, early 30s-ish, with a 5 o'clock shadow, short haircut, wearing a bandana, having a firearm at his side. And then there seems to be carrying a crate aboard it. There is then a Goron behind the helm that has a massive wrench on his back with several potions across his chest, or at least they seem to be like potions. And it is a small vessel. Seems to be perfectly maneuverable with 2 engines on either side of the vessel toward the back. It seems to be where the wings can expand upon flight. So it is much smaller, 2-man crew. That one you see is known as the Hacksaw.
Those are the only two that.
Those are the one. The one is almost like a frigate. Is the big one. The other ones seem to be varying levels of quality. This one, the hacksaw specifically, seems to be the most well kept, and also is perfectly maneuverable. Maybe even a little bit faster than the wind cutter, just because the wind cutter is so big. So, based upon your engineering, you figure that the smaller vessel, while carrying less capacity, might be able to get you there faster. Maybe.
Sure. Is there anything about was it the wind knife?
The wind cutter. You're close.
The wind cutter. Is there
Uh-huh.
anything about the wind cutter that
Sorry.
gives me any vibes of Shadow Claw? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, that's the name of the vessel is wind cutter. But specifically, as you're looking it over, there's nothing about Shadow Claw necessarily. You don't see any of the markings that you would know to look for.
Well, this hacksaw thing might be good for us.
Okay.
Look good to everyone
Okay.
else.
Sure.
They look tough.
Fun.
Cool.
Hacksaw.
And there's a Goron. Can potentially ask some questions. See if he knows anything.
True. True.
I dig it.
Let's do it. Do you want to talk to him since you know your stuff about the airships?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
That was
All
a
right.
straight out no.
Just-
I'll
Would
just,
you like to-
I'll just observe. You guys can talk.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
You
Demi
wanna-
Scissory. Let's rock, paper, scissors this.
Oh,
Oh.
Scissory, you way more charismatic than me.
Don't say that. You are great.
It's true. You're just bright and happy and cheery and so cute and
Well, you're bright and happy and cheery and so cute.
thanks.
You're welcome. Anyway.
No, but you're good. You have that everything's light realm. I want to learn.
Yeah, if it's a tough guy, I'm not sure how much he's gonna
I was just
react to
thinking-
that. Yeah, I feel like he'd probably be
Oh.
annoyed by me.
How
I
about
mean, I can
this?
like go
I'll come
like,
with you.
hey, you want to
I'll
arm
come with you.
wrestle for this
Mm.
ship right now, and try that. But I don't know how well he would respond then either. So,
Try the Han Solo method.
yeah.
How about this? Why don't we both just win it? And then
Sure.
if it turns out
Win
they're
it,
like,
win it.
oh, they like nice things, you go. And then if they want like a little more tough grumble ruffian, then I'll attempt it, because I know I'm not, but maybe I
Yeah,
can
you're not, but yeah,
Big
we can
more
try.
there.
Question, really quick, and maybe this is very obvious.
Good.
They need a destination. Where are we asking them to fly to?
The Talus Peaks.
The Goron City?
Yeah.
Or the Well, like where specifically? Because
Yes,
I can
no,
feel.
the Goron City, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, the Goron
The
City
reference
is
to
toward
Macleod.
like the middle of the Talus Peaks. They kind of
Okay.
tried to go for the
Right.
most optimal, optimal position. There's a lot of rivers that can go in there as well. It's not.
I'm just thinking we...
That matches
You
up
know-
with Viren, right? The
Mhm.
city. I just want to make sure we're all not missing things, right?
You know where Nayru is in Viren?
Yes,
you
Viren
asking?
is the Goron
yes.
city, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're good there.
I'm thinking we can like jump out and form like a tactical circle and just all land feather fall and be like, we're
Like a
here.
star formation.
And the Gorons would love it. 3-point landing.
Maybe.
You know?
It'd be pretty cool. Well, let's ask them what do they think about landing out of the sky.
Sure.
Anyway,
I'm
okay.
gonna be right behind you both, just in case. I'll guide in Scissory though.
Oh, thanks! Oh my gosh, no one ever does this to me. I feel so good. Oh my gosh.
You know what? Bardic inspiration. Can I do that on top of each other? I think I
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Again. Yeah.
One, they're not. They're
Pew-pew.
one's an ability, one's a spell. You can totally do it.
Amazing. Okay, I'll go on. And I'm on
Ava
the
just
ship.
looks back at a deck.
Science Bros.
Okay, there we go.
It's that Shrek name, which is the.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a D10, by the way, for Bardic inspiration.
Whoa! That's
Jeez.
awesome!
Yeah.
Oh,
With that, I
cool.
can easily get into 50s.
Yes, you can.
Yes!
Yes, you can.
I was
Yes, you
thinking
can.
about that earlier too, and
Easily.
I was like, it's not a D6.
Ridiculous.
No.
If I had that, max 55, then. Ooh, I like that.
This is Pathfinder
Wait.
levels.
This is literally Pathfinder. Granted, this is like level 6
Amazing.
Pathfinder, but
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, D10. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go up to the Goron.
All right. So the Goron looks at you, and he seems to be unlike the other Gorons that you saw in Death Mountain. He seems to be a little more rotund, while having pretty beefy legs and kind of big arms with a vest, small blonde tuft of hair, blue eyes, and again with the little. As you're getting closer, you realize that the vials are not so much potions, but seem to be rather elements of various crystals. He has that wrench. He goes, "Oh, hey, how you doing?"
Hey! So my name's Sisri. This is Ava.
Hello, my name's Avon. Yes.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. Well, name's Gunther. I'm the first mate. Captain is currently below deck. What can I do for you?
We were hoping to hire your amazing looking ship to take us to.
Why are you speaking so like in between each word? I can understand you.
I forgot where.
Oh, Dallas speaks. Oh, that's why you were talking slowly. I see.
Yes! I forgot!
Sorry, we're actually looking to meet with the Goron main city.
Yeah.
Actually, with the leadership there. We are consorts from Hyrule.
He looks down, sees your.
Consorts? That's right. Might be actually the very wrong word. I'm actually not sure.
One's a completely different thing.
Really not sure.
As he looks over and sees your the sashes that you're wearing. You want to go to the Talus Peaks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Corin! And with that, you just hear a slight cling, 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 cling below deck. You're like, what is it? And he goes, got some potential employers, hirees, whatever, that wanted to go ahead and take us to the Talus Peaks with the Gorons. And with that, you hear then footsteps going up. Boom, 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 boom. And he looks at it. What in the blazes would any fool want to go there? Ah, hi.
Hi.
And he looks over to you two. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that I put the question to you. What in the blazes do you want to go there?
Well, these fools have some business to take care of. So that's why we need to go there. We can take care of ourselves. You don't need to worry about sending us to our deaths or anything like that.
We can even just jump out of the ship. You can stay in the air if you wish.
So true.
Well, that sounds awfully like that one guy that we just got back from taking over there.
Was his name Nick?
Well, yeah, it was. Gunther, we talked about this. Don't
gosh.
share information and whatever.
No, actually, we are looking for Nick, so this was very helpful, actually. What? He jumped out of the ship?
The fool was trying to go ahead and take care of something, potentially rescuing, something to do with rescuing a fair maiden or some noble stuff like that. I warned him about the
Okay.
Gorons, and I'm going to get the same warning to you. These
Yeah.
Gorons, he looks over and says, you're from Hyrule. These Gorons are nothing like the ones in Death Mountain. The Death Mountain Gorons typically are friendly and kind. But because of the constant conflict with Labrina, these Gorons are more warlike. They're not trusting of outsiders, specifically humans. And, well, my guess is you all either.
Oh, perfect. None of us are humans, so... I
That's
believe.
true.
You are still outsiders.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we've earned our way into many peoples, and I understand your warning, and I really do appreciate it, but this is very important.
Do you know... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just wondering if you know a way that people have been able to get an in with them before. Like,
Well,
have you been able to fly over there?
Actually, I have. It's why I was able to get him
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Though we'll see about if I'll be welcome back. But in the past, I have been able to do that through various means. I did have at least a working relationship with the Gorons, but the exact methods... Basically, I help specialize in moving some of the crystals from the north. And that could be
Okay.
very valuable to the right bidder. That's all I'm going to say.
Crystals from the north?
Yes, the
Like the
divine.
tattoo type ones?
You can use tattoos in that. Use them in tattoos. I've never heard. Have you ever heard anyone doing that, Gunther? It's like, no, but the only thing I've really seen us use it for are these engines. But that's really about it.
Oh, used for engines? That's cool.
Yeah, that's how we fly.
That's awesome. Okay. But, okay, so... But I think we're fine.
Huh?
I mean, I'm not super worried about it.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, it's going to be a bit of a journey to make it there. It'll probably take.
My friend, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. I just had one small question. Are you, you don't need to be necessarily religious, but you're a believer in the oracles?
I believe that they exist, but I don't necessarily follow them. I typically follow more in the way of I have a pistol, they don't.
Fair enough. I have a pistol, and I have met an oracle. This is actually in direct relation to the oracles. We'd be gratefully, eternally grateful. Sorry, I cannot speak today. I need some caffeine from that shop.
I can raise them.
If you would aid us in this trip, we know it's probably very expensive, and we definitely are going to pay you. But there's also going to be great favor from the oracles, from those that are higher up in Labrina and Hyrule, as we are champions of Hyrule, and we could put in very good words with Queen herself. And also, as you can see, part of us are from the Twilight Realm, and we've also just currently, with some aid of friends, freed the Queen of Twilight Realm. So if you're looking for more business between realms, potentially, maybe if you could cut us a small deal, we could potentially find you grander work than you would before.
Go and make persuasion check.
Yeah.
Can I like
Look at him
subtly
go!
guidance Avum now, just like with like a
Yeah.
little like
I can feel
Rub
it
on
going
the
away
back.
from me.
Yeah, because you lose concentration on Scissory, so it goes over to Ava.
oh, that's true. Never mind.
It's
No,
fine, I'm
no,
already
no,
guidance
I
from...
don't care.
I'm
Oh,
guidance
that's
from
right.
back anyway.
Titans Bros. Yep, we're good.
Let's go. That's like almost the highest it could be. So persuasion,
Yep.
33. There's a tear that points in his eye.
yeah.
It's the please help. As
So some more.
it's over. As far as an oracle is concerned, don't know if I could necessarily use their help, but nobility, on the other hand, could get some nice little bit of cash. What do you think, Gunther? Well, if it'll help us get a bigger ship.
You don't like your ship? I like it.
I like my ship, but I just need bigger engine.
Oh. I can, yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we put a bigger engine on this one, the whole thing's gonna go up. So I've been trying to get this cheapskate to get a bigger ship. I told you we will take care of that when we are ready. But it seems an opportunity might be happening sooner rather than later.
You know, we also have an artificer with us. Maybe he could help fine-tune your current wear as well. He's
What's an
quite
He's real
successful.
good, yeah.
What's an artificer?
I work with tech stuff. Look at this guy. He's just scrappy flies around. I built it.
Never
It's
seen
some
this
Sheikah
kind.
tech, if that helps any of the credibility.
That probably explains why we don't have any Sheikah over here.
Nope. He's one of the best in our village.
So,
Mhm.
secrets of the Sheikah combined with your tech can make it really good.
It could make it
One
the
of a
best thing in the
kind.
world. Yeah.
That alone is probably worth it. So, with that, it's going to take us probably about 3 days.
Just high five signs, bro.
It's probably going to
3
take us
days.
about 3 days to get there via flying.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
And your rates?
Well, 3 days, considering we'll be flying over, there's always a chance of some sort of danger falling upon us, as well as going hazard pay with flying over a bit of Gorons in their kind of little threatening type manner. I think it's going to cost a decent amount. What do you think, Gunther? Oh yeah, all that sounds very accurate. Oh, so
You know, we're also friends with the Rito and Zora. Who else do we know? The Gerudo.
Like everyone in the world, basically.
It
That's
doesn't
what it
matter. No,
feels
no,
like.
no. Our attic will be helping improve your ship as we go on.
Right, of course, and that's why I'm going to be deducting some things from it. But
Yeah.
naturally, I'm still probably going to say it probably cost about 400 rupees, give or take.
Like per person or like for the group?
We'll say for the group, considering you're going to be giving me all these favors and helping reduce and
Ah,
helping with the ship.
that sounds great, I think. I think that's a great deal. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. I'll just pay for it. I
Demi
don't
just
care.
makes an exaggerated, like,
Yes,
thinking.
please let us consult with our treasurer real quick, and I just go over to Demi like, yes, we should probably hush and talk about this for a little bit just to make it seem like we're not going to immediately take this deal, right?
Right.
Right, okay.
I already said it was good, so I think we already made it look like
Yeah, no, you can't negotiate like that. Well,
We're
we
negotiating.
have checked
I feel like we already did. I mean, we kind of did it. It's like, it's boring to negotiate, Avum. It just takes so long. Like, why can't we just be like, okay.
so
we help
fun
these
to
people out?
do.
They're
Just
helping
let
us
me
out.
have one thing. Fine, we'll take the deal. Good lord. Gosh. Just starts walking up the ship.
Misery. Wink.
With what?
Oh, wink.
We already
It
did
was
it.
one of. Yeah, it was one of those situations.
Well, you didn't tell me
Never mind.
beforehand.
Avon
You gotta
gets
tell
it.
me
It's
beforehand,
okay.
not
It's okay.
after.
No. Avon was. He understood me in this.
I just hand him 400 gold.
He looks at it, counts it up, and says, "Well then, my friends, we are ready to leave. We were about ready to head on to next voyage, but we can make a trip on back. So I guess in that instance, welcome aboard the Hacksaw."
Thank you.
You do have weapons, right?
Oh, trust me, that's my weapon. And he points up to Gunther.
Yes.
Oh.
And also
I
I
like
have
that.
this.
I think we were thinking cannons, but that works too.
Do we have like 15 minutes to do something since we're up here?
Sure.
Okay,
I'll need
I'm gonna
to
go to
do
that.
some final checks before taking off anyway.
perfect. So I'm gonna go run to that gem shop I went to yesterday. I
Meet
wanna
back
try to-
within 2 hours.
Yeah.
I said 15 minutes, but
Oh, 50 minutes. Just kidding. Hour. Get some coffee.
You got me a coffee while you're there? Alright.
So you go back to the shop and goes, yes, can I help you?
hey, I'm looking for sapphires. You got more sapphires?
I think I do. I'll need to double check. Highs or lows?
Highs as always.
Highs as always.
We had a sapphire. It's with the dragon now.
So, as he's looking around, he goes around, and he does spend a few minutes looking. He's like, well, son, I think you kind of did me out of all the sapphires I may have had, actually.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you know of any other shops in there you might have one?
I mean, maybe one of the jewelry shops.
Those the same quality as arcane ones?
Sometimes. You could typically do pretty well with them through divine type spells. But in terms of arcane, it might vary. Wait, what exactly are you trying to do with it?
Oh, let me show you. And I'll step out of my armor and show him the inside.
Okay. What does it do?
So, you got any fire or anything?
Oh, 1 second. He goes behind the counter, and again, there's this frail old man, just like spindly arms and things like that, just suddenly pulls out, he's like, yeah! I just see a massive tank, like 2 tanks on the very back, just doosh! And he straps it on and says, all right. And he just has, basically at this point, it's almost like a flamethrower, and it just looks like, all right, where do you want me to, where should I hit it?
So if you, like, shoot around it, like, around the armor, don't, like, directly hit it, you don't need to destroy it or anything, but, like, nearby it, you can watch as the sapphires in there will start to react to it.
Right. So he just takes it, and he does a few dials, and you see energy starting to surge through it as it seems almost like liquid-type rocks, or almost like lava is forming through a pipe up to it, and suddenly just... and fire just comes emerging forth from it, and it goes near it, and all the energy in the armor starts activating to cool things down, and that is
pretty great,
fascinating.
Huh? Yep. So that's why I'm looking for them, but I don't know if other shops would have ones that work for that.
I don't think necessarily any would have something like that.
All right. How much for that, by the way?
Oh, this is not for sale, Sonny. This is mine. This is how I don't have anyone steal from me.
I see.
Just have this slightly...
Is it powered by rubies or anything?
No. I actually had a... let's see. It's powered by... I don't remember. The blueprints are in the back.
You mind if I get those?
Since
you already have one?
He thinks about it. Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What is that going to look like?
But yes, in some Zelda games, there are some shopkeepers that'll have like flamethrowers or disintegrate.
That's so funny.
Or disintegration.
I had no idea.
In Link's Awakening, if you steal from a shopkeeper and you come back, he will disintegrate you. I'm not even kidding.
That's so funny. I had no idea. I thought you were just being random, but that's an actual game thing. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
So I'll flash of genius this thing
with
my showcase of abilities for a 17.
17. Looks this is really something I probably shouldn't get out into the public. I could get in probably some big trouble.
I'm one person, though, not the public. And this is for the greater good.
A lot of people have made that argument. Bad things have happened.
Somebody who is a champion? Show off my...
I don't know.
How much would it cost for you to be persuaded?
500.
500?
Yeah.
You know what? How much damage does this flamethrower look like it can do?
Basically, it would be a scorching ray spell.
Okay. So that would be what? 2d6 3 times, or?
It would effectively be 66, so it's all in one ray.
Just one target?
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Alright, you guys have a deal. 500.
Alright. So he goes, okay. And he goes in the back and he just seems very nervous as he's handing this thing over.
There's nothing to be nervous about. I'm gonna put that in my inventory now. Perfect. Well, thank you. It was great doing business with you. And if I'm ever back in town, I might come back for some of those sapphires.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Perfect. And I'll head back.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything in the intern?
don't think so.
I mean, if there's any like nice markets for ingredients nearby within that kind of time frame, I'll probably go and restock on some general things, and we'll just say whatever can get me. I'll spend like 150 rupees and just get
easily done. Basically, it's you're going, and it's almost like you find this like world's equivalent, almost like a Trader Joe's, effectively. Like you find some really good niche
I
stuff.
love Trader Joe's.
That's also very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd just be I would probably like already be done with the city, and I'm already exploring the ship because it seems exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm just like looking all over.
It is a very basic ship. It's not too dissimilar from Linebacks. So there's an upper deck and then a lower deck. And the lower deck is mainly the hull. There are places for various hammocks for people to sleep on. There is the chamber room where the engine is. You just hear it constantly throughout the night. There's a bunch of crates. So it's, again, not too dissimilar from that.
Okay. I'll divine sense that too as well.
Perfect. As you are going around, nothing really... The only thing that really catches your ping, because you can do celestial stuff, are the various elements off of Gunther's belt. But those are divine crystals, so that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Works for me. But yeah, that's all I'm doing until everyone's ready.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, if we're all going to take some time, Avon's going to go down to the market. I'll try and negotiate. We need to RP every single one of these. Probably negotiate all this, every little item that he has in his thing. Try and get as much for him. Okay, he's not going to do anything.
Okay, so then just out of curiosity, is there actually anything you're going to grab or no?
Not right now. I think he's actually in a good spot. I mean, unless is there like some sort of just basic magic shop that would be in this place?
Well, it's basically the same one that Attic would have gone to.
Okay, gotcha. But that's more like crystals and components, right? Not like actual items. Yeah.
Right. Well, there might be actually some. There actually is a very basic magic item shop. Yes.
Maybe I'll just stroll around. Maybe kind of be like, oh yeah, he'll join him, and just kind of investigating, see if there's any like low level magic items. Probably ones that don't require attunement that might be interesting for the party.
Okay.
Actually, that's money now.
True. So.
Spend it right away.
So as you're currently just strolling about, looking, I'm going to do that. You see something. Actually, go ahead and make a 1 Heiser rolls and then 2 Heiser lows and then an investigation check.
I'm just telling you highs or lows?
Yep.
Highs.
Okay.
Oof. Rolled low on investigation. 7.
7. So, as you are currently looking around, nothing really seems to catch your eye. But there is almost like a ceramic jug that seems to weigh about 12 pounds, simple in design. There doesn't seem to be anything unique about it, but it definitely is included as a part of one of the magic items.
So, if I could take your time, what does this do?
Oh, yes. That actually fills up with various liquids.
Oh, like water.
Water, acid, sometimes poison, beer, honey, that kind of thing, mayonnaise.
What?
Mayonnaise.
Why?
I don't know. The person that made it just really liked mayonnaise, I guess. Seriously, I do not know why mayonnaise is on this list.
I hate it so much. Every time I see that, I'm gonna have a character that's why someday. I want an answer. Oh. That sounds like it's gonna sour. Appreciate that. I can't. I just can't. I don't like mayo. I just can't
Well,
do
it
it.
does a lot of other things. You just want it, and like you can say, like, oh, you want some water. Water appears. You want some acid, and you can throw on someone. You can use that too.
It's gonna be a mental thing. All the water's gonna taste like mayonnaise. Like like you left a mayonnaise cup out and you tried to fill it with water.
You have a
afterwards.
mayonnaise cup?
Of course, you have to keep your mayonnaise separate from everything else when you're using it.
I put my mayonnaise in a jar.
No, like when you bring it to your table, the jar stays in the fridge, but you got to scoop just a little bit out that you need. You're not going to necessarily split it with everything else on your plate. So don't you separate everything on your
Well,
plate?
like
No,
a
I just
condiment
take-
pot, like a mustard pot.
I just take it.
Yeah.
I just use the jar. I don't.
You heathen. And he just walks out.
What did I do?
Never shopping in here again. It's disgusting.
We're playing D&D, guys. All right. All right. So, with that, as you are currently, you all are finished up your various errands. It looks as though Corin has mentioned that it seems that everything is good to go, and that the hacksaw is ready.
Awesome.
Demi has all the ingredients, a big jar of mayonnaise, also just in her
What's on sale?
Oh my god, that would make so much sense.
sandwiches.
Quick question: does anyone actually like mayonnaise?
I like
Yes.
mayonnaise.
I do.
Because I don't. Oh.
Japanese
Oh,
mayonnaise is 10 out of 10.
I'm not surprised it's
typically.
specifically Japanese mayonnaise. D.
She always has the
They're
fancy
great.
version of it.
Yeah.
I do.
No. All right. So
Let's go.
let's go. As with that, Gunther is at the front of the ship, at the bow, looks back and says, "All right, Corin, everything seems to be good to go." That Corin then is behind the helm. He seems to grab a lever and then pull it on down. And as he does so, he looks at all you all. You all might want to hold on to something.
I look excited and I hold on to something.
Right. Yeah, there are various crates and also a single mast that you will be able to hold on to. And at that point, you all feel as though there are pulsers just at the very bottom of the ship as it begins to rise out of the port and slowly elevate. And you look from the main mast, suddenly one of the rings begins to lower as on either side of the ship, the port and stern, wings begin to unfurl ever so slightly. They seem to be made of the same cloth as the sails. He turns into the direction of the Talus Peaks as it begins to slowly make toward its direction. You just hear a slight start to begin to go and build up into a hum as you elevate higher and higher above the citadel. And soon you're above the castle, seemingly almost completely level with the clouds and slightly below. There's even some slightly below. And he just has Corin gets a giant smile across his face. All right. She has a little kick. And he pulls back another lever and suddenly you are completely just jettisoned forward. Anyone who's not holding onto something needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm holding
We're all holding on to things.
Are you all holding
At
on to
10.
something? What'd you get?
Yeah, I would have grabbed something. But...
Why wouldn't you have grabbed something?
No, because he didn't believe me. He's like, that's fine.
All right, Avon. All right.
Can I grab Avon?
It's just a
So-
I
ship.
have them.
Well, Avon,
10.
you got 10. So as you're doing that, you're just like, oh, whatever. And suddenly you go flying back to the back of the ship, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just boom, hit against the back. You just hear, "I told you, grab onto something."
So she's
Got
just
it.
screaming and holding on, but screaming in excitement, like this is the best thing ever. So she's just like, ah! Like holding
And-
on.
as you're going, eventually the speed does slow down ever so slightly as the wind is blowing through your ear and you get used to the elevation as your ears do pop due to being higher than you normally are. But at this point, as you're going, you just see the world below you just go by at a much increased pace. There are even some flocks of birds flying by almost at the same altitude as you. But you're soon going, the hull and the hum of the engine is ever present, but it is also very soothing. There you go.
I always roll checks for my characters to see if they're seasick or not, and Avon's not having a great day right now.
He's airsick?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say that too. I rolled a 2. So, Demis!
Okay.
We're
so,
out.
you all would be considered under the effects of poisoned, because sickened isn't technically a condition, so... Yeah.
I like it.
Why would you?
Well,
You
know what
monster.
It is the closest thing to sickened from older editions.
Here, I'm just saying, this is a flavor thing I've always done, and if I pass or fail, and it's just more that, like, she's just gonna be, like,
If you're sick,
about,
you're
like,
not going to be in a great
posted
condition to fight if you're sick.
well, I guess, but I don't know. I've never had the poison roll, but that's okay.
Dun. Do you want us to roll too for seasick?
That is completely up to you guys. I normally don't do it, so...
I mean, if they did, I'll do it too. Why not?
Con
I always
save.
do it for my characters.
Sure, natural 20 or 28.
Yeah.
Hey! Yeah, I got 17.
Mark, you roll
You're
a
fine.
disadvantage for that gif.
That gift is
I
the
rolled a
worst thing
10.
I've ever seen, and I'm so upset at you. And we're gonna have a talk after the stream.
You said the other one was the worst. I had to beat it.
You're a monster.
Okay.
Did you see it, Lit?
Yeah, I'm questioning a lot of things right now. So, all right. With that, as you all are going, and again, really, it only lasts for... Unfortunately, it's going to last for about 4 hours for you both.
Fine.
So,
Getting used to it.
yep. So as you are currently flying throughout the throughout, and also I'm just going to roll for Ralph. Ralph is a champ. He rolled a 23.
Whoa.
So,
He's done this before.
and with
He's
that, as you are going, is there anything you all are currently doing?
I have something I'd like to do.
Sure.
I have that book, The Adventures of Sir Raven, and he related to these Gorons, right? If I remember.
He related to Labrina. He was the hero of Labrina.
Okay. I want to scour this for any helpful information, potentially, especially with dealing with the Gorons, to see if maybe, like, there's a tidbit about how to impress them, or to maybe have some knowledge that I could bring up for encounters with them to maybe sway them towards our side. So I'd like to study that book.
Go ahead and make a history check to see how much you're able to glean.
And I will Flash of Genius this as well for a 29.
29. So the big thing about the Tales of Sir Raven, as they were called, you're able to gather that he was once a former knight of Labrina before he passed. He served Queen Ombi when she was at the height of her power, and apparently was the biggest one to deal with Viren, being known as the hero of Labrina at the time. He didn't really deal much with the Gorons, unfortunately. But he does have some kind of journal entries at times where he noted that the Gorons admired strength. That was their whole deal. They admired strength and any show of it. Being more warlike, but at the same time, they did have various traditions, he notes. One tradition is not so much a contest in terms of combat, but rather who can break the most rocks. and to see it was a test of endurance more than anything.
Okay. Does it say anything about, like, if it's specific to a certain item that they use, or people can bring their own items to break rocks?
Typically, you are bestowed a rock breaker, which is usually for a Goron. Even for a Goron, is typically a two-handed weapon. So, for a non-Goron, it can still be wielded, but it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Okay. So yeah, maybe Attic will then like have the book down and start doing some push-ups over the top of the book while reading it to
Amazing.
kind of bulk up a little bit.
Mara's such a fiend.
I love him, Mara. We're plotting.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I think I would mostly be just like very pumped about this and think it's the coolest thing ever. I'm like probably leaning a little too far off the edge, like looking down, you know, and like, yeah, I'm having a great time. Obviously not seasick, like just like, wow, this is great. And yeah, just
Those opposites.
oh, you don't like? Oh, are you gonna throw up? Oh, you were like more green than usual.
This isn't helpful. Here, no. Ava, lay down. Just put this over your eyes. Smell ginger or chew it.
Maybe you should like look as far down as you can. Do you think that'll help you? Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Right back at you.
Wow. Y'all need to
Alright, I'm
calm
sorry.
down a little bit. It's getting a little feisty.
Just wasn't
In
expecting
a great
this.
mood and just really rude right now. I take a picture of him, and then I leave.
Just
Yeah, just think, oh, this is terrible.
Whenever I'm done reading the book, too, I probably would go and see if I can do anything to help with the
Yeah.
engines.
it'd probably take it.
Since these two are like party poopers, I would be like, I want to help, but I'm following Attic around
Alright.
trying to help.
Just
Yes.
Scissory, remember it's lefty tighty, righty loosey.
It's the opposite
wrong.
of that.
That's wrong.
It's the opposite
Demi.
in the light realm.
Demi, come on now.
He's
Oh.
trying to sabotage me being a good assistant because he's jealous. It's not
Pranks
gonna
are-
work.
Pranks are fun.
Yeah, pranks are fun. What are you talking about?
Yes.
It's like
This
the
is
ship
a-
is playing a prank on you right now, Avon. Pretty funny.
As soon as the decos are on the corner.
So much sad.
Yeah, I'll help Attic.
All right. As you go down and you look, and Gunther is currently down there. So a lot of the doorways are made to fit a Goron, and currently the engine it's unlike the one that you saw with Linebeck, where it was typically seemed to be more powered by steam and water. This one is large in scale, and you see different chutes for what looks to be various crystals as Gunther goes up and pours different ones into each little bit of a vial as they go down and are grinded into the engine, and they start spewing out different colored smoke. He looks down at you all both and say, "Oh, you came to help?"
Oh yeah, I
This
just
is
wanted
awesome.
to take a look at your engine, see what I could learn.
Ah, yes. So you see, these are arcane engines, is what we call them. Basically, they are completely powered by these divine crystals. Don't think this technology's gotten to Hyrule yet, though. To be fair, you have trains. So this is one. That's it. This engine is not too dissimilar from a train engine. You see, it does a little combustion. But where that one is fire, this one uses the crystals. And because of that, it allows us to be able to almost put magic into the ship to be able to cause it to fly upward. You all use the divine crystals as more of a religious type symbol, if I recall correctly, so it wouldn't surprise me if you wouldn't want to see this happen to your crystals.
I mean, things happen.
It's all
Yes,
light
yes,
realm to
they
me.
Exactly. No, that's fair. Yeah, he then just goes through and explains basically every bit of a mechanical element as to how it specifically works.
So I'd probably just like thinking about the steam engines, think about this too as I'm watching for any like inefficiencies or things like that about how this one's constructed.
Okay.
After learning about it.
I would say go ahead and make a just a raw intelligence check.
Raw intel. That is a 22.
All right. Based upon what you know, this sounds like it's working at a decent function. Not necessarily overly strong, not necessarily anything remarkable. For a small engine such as this, there doesn't seem to be a lot of weak points or fail states.
All right.
It's
This looks really good, actually.
Oh, thank you. If we had a bigger one, like the one I've been trying to get Corin to go ahead and do, then we could be a little bigger, carry more stuff, but, well, looks like you guys might be able to help us get that done, apparently.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great. What happens if we get to a spot where maybe, like, magic isn't happening?
Oh, in that case, then this engine would probably stop working entirely.
You guys have any fail-safes for that?
The failsafe that we have for that is that a parachute will be coming out of the top deck. It's built into all of them, and some people will have parachutes themselves where they'll be able to jump out into various life crafts that have them. So, things like that.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. That could definitely be pretty bad if you're trapped below deck here and all of a sudden you're plummeting and you're just floating as the ship falls and you can't really get out and the parachute could potentially not go off or something.
Yeah, we have a few things in place. There have been known to be accidents, but these are largely safe.
That's good. Good to know.
So, as you are currently looking over, I need Avum and Demi to make a perception check for me since they're above deck.
Wait, are we doing this at disadvantage?
Yes.
Welcome to being a Twiley.
Sunglasses won't fix this one.
Yeah.
A perception?
Yep.
24, actually.
19.
Okay, well, even with that, you both look off into the distance and you see what looks to be another flying vessel of sorts. It seems to be more angular in nature, with almost that of a wooden tower up top, and there seem to be people walking about it, as well as two yellow winged bat-like creatures that are large in size. You see this thing seem to be coming towards you at a rather fast rate.
Who's up here? The captain? Is he steering?
Yeah, Captain's currently at the helm.
Captain.
Yeah?
Captain, my captain. That vessel over there, the trajectory seems a little bit sus. Is that normal?
He looks back, and he looks like, by the gods. Pirates!
Oh, pirates.
There's like a good
great.
5 seconds of Demi. We're gonna have to fight. Alright. Scissory, you always wanted a message. Here's your message. Pirates are coming. We need to fight them. Get everybody up here. Thank you.
A message! Pirates! Over my gosh, this is insane. That's all you hear.
Please bring crackers. Okay.
I'm going to put inspiration on Avum.
Oh, thank you. It's like slowly getting up.
Yeah, we just...
Oh wait, he messaged you. Okay.
Well, he said I always wanted a message. Oh, you haven't gotten one yet. Okay, I'll have him get you next time. But we're not gonna fight
Demi
pirates
did
now.
it to Adek in the Twilight Realm.
Oh,
that's true.
Evo
He's hustling
sent
up. He's hustling up.
her hit one in those Twilight Realms, Scissory. Thanks for forgetting that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was so bummed earlier.
Well, I'm sure she forgot to be honest.
I'm heading up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running upstairs.
Gunther comes along with you all, and you look and you do see that this thing is coming at you pretty quickly.
What type of weapons does this thing have on it as we see it getting close?
Strangely, you don't see any weapons on it. It seems that there are it seems to have those two large creature. You see other two people start to mount it. So apart from any weapons, there doesn't seem to be any that you notice.
Dopers. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Do you think
Like,
maybe
grab-
they're like...
Have him by the scruff and pull him up.
Ah!
To his feet.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's do this thing. Pull out my broom.
Ooh, nice. I'll cast Greater Invisibility. Maybe? Yes. No. No, he's gonna cast it's twin spell. Oh, which one do I want to do? Dang. I'm gonna cast haste on a deck.
Okay.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you a little spot for concentration or something else.
All right. Perfect.
Assuming there's probably places to hide on deck or something.
Yeah, there are a few crates. We'll go ahead and actually just get you over there. So
Nice.
so eventually, as you're preparing, the thing does get closer and closer to you as you slow down, and you see a human woman adorned in magely robes, and two other humans with weapons. It seems like arcane in the other palm of their hand. The woman speaks up and saying, "Greetings, and well, let's make this simple, shall we? Turn over whatever you're carrying, and no one will get hurt."
Let's make this simple for you guys. You can turn around now, or else it's gonna get kind of ugly.
We're not carrying anything.
Ugh.
Well, this is going to be easier. Go ahead and get them, boys. And the two flying targets go careening up into the air. And at that point, I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Good thing she didn't say anything else because everyone's like, I don't have patience for monologues. I was about to shoot.
Oh my gosh. He's too grumpy.
Are initiatives also skill checks that go to disadvantage? Right?
Technically they should, but I don't count them.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm
24.
Scissory's 24.
Yeah.
Tried to get my 2 down to a 1, but it did not go, so a 7.
24 as well.
Who has the higher dex between Scissory and Demi?
I have an 18.
I think you win. Yeah, I have a 16.
Okay, you'll act as a 25, Demi, and Attic.
18.
Sorry,
Oh, that's
Scissory.
wow. That's actually pretty clean. So with that, Demi, you are actually up first.
Okay, so we just have these people. she's gonna do.
No. Megan.
She's just.
No. Sorry.
What'd she say?
Go, girls.
You know, we really don't want to fight you. I promise you don't want to fight us. And she's gonna do dissonant whispers at this individual. Wait, so it's a creature you said? And it's the person?
Technically, they're all creatures, but yes, it's both they technically count as one thing, if you will. So for initiative, but you can't attack them individually.
Okay,
So-
but then there's also the ship. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I was asking because Roll20 was having a time for a minute, and so I couldn't see the map, so I had to
okay.
respect. Sorry.
You're good.
That's why I was asking.
No problem.
I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Actually, that's a creature. Let me make sure. Okay, no, I can't do. I was like, maybe I could do telekinesis and just like stop the ship for a second. I can't because it's only 1,000 pounds that I can do.
You're right. Yeah.
But I thought about it.
I like the thought.
Yeah. Or I could also rip one of these people off.
Could certainly try.
And, yeah. Oh, let me put Demi on the thing. Sorry. Boop. Oh my gosh. Roll20 is like freaking out with me right now.
Oh no.
Okay. I think we're good. It keeps like... It's way too sensitive. Okay. The map keeps moving around. Okay, I'm going to do telekinesis. I'm gonna use it on this person here just behind us.
Perfect.
I'm
So
gonna try to.
you're tagging the person then, or the creature?
The person. I'm trying to rip the person off of
Perfect.
the creature as like a warning because I don't want to like hurt him yet, but maybe we can like get him off our tail. Just in case.
So now you're trying to throw him off the creature, correct?
I'm trying to pull them off the creature, not necessarily throw them. I'm just trying to pull them off of the creature. Does that make sense? Like if they're on
It's like
it.
floating above it.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like
so they're riding, and I'm doing this. So then
All right. So that what kind of saving throw is that then?
So, it is. Sorry,
You're good.
make an ability check with your spell casting contested by the creature's strength.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to roll as well. That is, and my spellcasting modifier. Oh, so it's a +3, not a plus. It's not my spell attack, right? Sorry, I've never used telekinesis
If
before.
it's going to be your spellcasting modifier, then it's just going to be charisma.
Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability. Okay. Plus. I guess it's just a +3.
Yep.
That's an 18.
All right. So as you go and just reach out, you try to focus up ever so slightly, but you do manage to find purchase and then raise him up off of the creature.
She's like, you really don't want to do this.
The other person looks back and says, "What's but one person for a bounty? Get them!"
We have nothing. And as my bonus action, I will manifest my echo just next to me
Perfect.
as my bonus.
All right. With that, then is that your turn? Then you're good.
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Scissor, you're up.
Okay. So yeah, she's just kind of looking around, looking at the flying things. She's like, okay, I'm not going to be any use here. Guys, if I'm in trouble, come save me. And I'll just go over to the edge and Misty Step over here. in front of the lady,
Okay.
and then I'll go in for 2 attacks. And basically, I just appear in front of her. I'm like, hey, and then I just start attacking her.
Okay.
Huh. In true Scissor fashion, let's see if I actually hit.
no.
18?
18. She tries to raise her hand as a reaction, but you manage to go ahead and get it just before she gets a spell off, so you're able to hit.
Cool. I'll do just 1 smite.
Okay.
A level 1 smite. And I have sneak attack for this as well.
Yes, you do.
23 radiant. Oh, sorry, no, 25 actually.
Okay.
I forget.
Very nice.
I forgot to add the Master Sword has extra damage in it because of the
Yep.
way it is. And then second attack. 20.
That hits.
Okay. And does she look hurt or does she look like she could keep going?
She looks like she could keep going, and these are human, so.
Sure. I will do another smite then.
Perfect.
Um, 19.
All right. As you strike, and you manage to distract her long enough to where she's not able to get the spell up, and she's looking pretty hurt at this point.
I'll just be like, we done? That's my turn.
Hardly. All right. So that is your turn. Okay, well. Ralph is up.
Ralph.
Quick.
Yeah, believe it or not, he is. He's going to go ahead and run up here. He's going to go ahead and at least 2. Okay. Going to go ahead and they both fail. All 3 of these failed. They're going to go ahead and have Bane cast on them.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
All right, and that is going to go ahead and be his turn. Next is going to be this boy, as he'll smile and going to go ahead and at this point, you just see him misty step on over to this platform, and he's going to go ahead and run up to. He'll actually run up here, do 1 attack on Goron, then 1 attack on a deck. First attack is going to be a 21 on Goron. That's going to hit. Second attack is going to be a 14 on a deck.
No, unless I can let him hit me.
I've never had that happen before.
Can I let him hit me?
I mean, if you want.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and all right.
Yep.
EXD stopped working.
I wanna take that.
I don't know
In
if I
my
want to allow
entire
this.
life of DMing, I have never had this happen. I know what Mark is planning, but I've never had a player ask, "Can they hit me?" I've never experienced that before,
He's just
ever.
like this. Go ahead.
So,
Buddy.
first one's going to be on Goron. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage, and then on a deck, that's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
He was
Reaction,
behind him doing the
repulsion,
Titanic.
shield.
Yep. And he needs to make a strength saving throw, correct?
Correct. And I'm gonna look to Ava. I'm hoping.
That is going to be a 17.
It's not straight. It just goes. He goes 50.
Oh, he just goes. Okay.
He just goes. Yeah.
Oh, also, whenever something enters my reach when a creature enters my reach, it provokes an opportunity attack from me.
Okay.
And I'll still be there for you to
as
get
that's
a
going
reaction.
on.
If you want to, you can. Just so you know, he's going overboard.
That's fine.
Okay.
She's still gonna swing.
All right.
It misses anyways. We're fine.
Oh, fair enough. As that point, just. Ah! All right. And.
Hey, well, that is a deck that is my favorite thing that you do. It never ceases to get old.
I will say that is going to probably be the only time I'm going to allow that, just because that ability can become incredibly overpowered.
Yep. Makes sense.
So, with that, a deck, you're up.
All right. So, similarly, though, in that vein, Attic, with his hasted speed on his broom, which is 100 feet now,
Yep.
he's going to fly over to this guy with his hasted action. He's going to grab him. Just like scoop him up with a hand and grapple him.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
So I have to
How
beat
close
his
am I?
score.
You are 45 feet away.
I can't remember.
I mean, I rolled a 24, so if I beat him, I still beat him. But
Oh. Okay.
You technically still beat him, yes.
okay, so I grapple him then.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fly with him to over here.
Yeah, we'll just say he's with you with the token, so.
Sure. And then with my regular action, I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on the creature below this guy. So I need a Constitution saving throw from that creature.
That is going to be an 18.
Alright, that's exactly what I needed. And I'm going to drop the guy I'm grappling and cast with my reaction, Featherfall.
Okay. All right. Because you're doing a lot on this turn, I'm gonna just break it down. Go, grapple, then move.
Hasted actions, grapple.
Hasted actions, grapple. Then you cast a spell, and then you're gonna reaction cast Featherfall on the guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So he doesn't fall to his doom.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. And just so you know, Chad, I am allowing it. I am allowing the broom. because technically,
I love the broom.
It's not a vehicle. So, so with that, so that's your turn then?
Yeah, and since that didn't work on that one, I'll just fly probably the rest over to about here.
Perfect.
I was wondering why you were gonna drop it. I was like, this doesn't seem like Attic to just drop this guy to his death, but I like that you cast Feather.
I mean, if I could have done it over here, like with this guy too, and got the guy who fell off with my reaction too, I would do that for him. But if both of them I could get, but otherwise,
yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna move over here. Just with that one guy who is feather falling his way down to the ground.
Perfect.
He has
All right.
a long time to think about his choices.
Yep.
So with that, Corin's up. He's gonna go ahead and move over here. He's gonna go ahead and do a Deadeye shot on the guy riding. That is gonna go ahead and be a natural 20.
Wow.
So he's gonna go ahead and one. So it'll be 2d10. 7, 9 plus. So 16 points of piercing damage. He's gonna fire. He's gonna go ahead and reload as a bonus action. Fire again. That is gonna be. That's gonna hit. So, for a total of 21 damage in one turn. Nice. It's 2. All right. So that's his turn. Next up is the first bandit that you casted the Featherfall on. He's gonna look at you, and as he's slowly descending, he's just gonna smile. Misty step. It's a slow descend.
I mean, I feel like he'd be falling, and I have 60-foot range on it to cast that.
When did you cast it? This is important then.
After I tried to do the Vortex Warp, because I was going to get both of them, if I could have. So I dropped him, and then I cast Vortex Warp, and then I would have reactioned for...
Okay, so 60 feet down in that case, then perfect. All right. Again,
my intention was to get both of them to fall, but...
you did a million things on your turn, so there's a lot to keep track of.
Yes.
So in that case, he'll just be out of the initiative order. So with that, the mage that's right in front of you, Scissory.
Yep.
With that, she's gonna just smile ever so slightly at you, and she's gonna go ahead and do a... She's gonna go ahead and ice just erupts from her fingers into a massive cone.
How far is Counterspell?
60 feet.
Oh, Dex Scissor, can we just get this over with? Counterspell.
What level are you casting it at?
Third, right? Yeah, third.
I need you to make a charisma check, DC 18.
Charisma check.
Ooh.
8th level spell.
You still have your inspiration if you need it.
Crack, crack, crack.
20. He just does over to her to counterspell
it.
She's gonna look back at you and reaction, she's gonna counterspell.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Wait, if she's already doing it, does that they still let her original spell go off?
Yeah, you can counterspell.
Yes, you
counterspell a counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do have my reaction,
Yes,
which
you do.
I would like to use for my mirror shield because it's an elemental.
Yes, you can.
Spell.
There you go.
So let's see. We changed it, so let me read this really fast.
Yes.
Since I used it. When. Oh, okay. So I have to. Is it a saving throw I have to make for your spell?
Yes, you have to make a saving throw. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I have to make a saving throw first to use this. Okay, so that's 14. If it's 8th level spell, I don't think I make it.
Let's see here. So, unfortunately, you do not pass.
Okay. Then I don't think the shield works.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I get around? Sorry.
So with that, as you go ahead and take the damage, I'm going to make sure that I'm rolling the right amount. Yes, I am. You feel absolute bone-chilling cold cover you. I need you to take 62 points of cold damage.
Okay. That's
All right,
good.
I tried.
She looks at you and smiles and she says, "How about that?" And with that...
Pretty good. I'm like wincing. So I'm like covered in ice.
All right, Avum, now it's your turn.
All right. Stands up. We'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 to the edge here. Still has a line of sight? I'm kind of confused with the map here. Does he have a line of sight on the mage?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go
depth
ahead.
becomes weird in 2D.
Okay. We'll go ahead and just actually, I don't think I have any way to get advantage back now that I do that though. Just thought about that. Bonus action. That's alright. I'll just shoot with disadvantage.
Okay.
He never does this. I'll take a shot. Oof. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just gonna miss. That's a huge whiff because it's a sharpshooter. So that's like a 9 or something like that.
Oh, unfortunately, that does go a little bit wide, and it does go a little bit past her.
It goes 10 if that makes a difference.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Okay, I figured this out. Yeah. And then bonus action, gonna take the Gerudo Gate and throw it, trying to hit like a square here or so.
Okay.
Actually, nah, he's not gonna risk that. He's just gonna Misty Step over there
Okay.
with the bonus action,
Perfect.
and that'll be his turn.
All right. And with that, Gunther is up. He's going to slam down his fist onto the ground, and you just see fire emerge from his hands. He's going to go ahead and let's see here. 2 bolts of fire come flying out of his fist toward the guy that's in front of him. That's going to be an 18 that'll hit. For a 15, both those will hit. Or I'm sorry, no, I only rolled 1. I rolled like an Eldritch Blast. It's late. 4. And this guy goes down.
Nice.
All right. With that, the other guy shouts, "This is a losing battle! We need to retreat!" And he's going to go ahead and start making his way out of there. And at that point, what?
Is he floating there still?
Oh, technically,
D had that guy.
Yeah, D had that guy right there. So technically, this guy hit. He wouldn't. So that's what the orange dot was there for. So, thank you. And with that, that's all he's going to do that turn. And Demi, you're up.
Okay, so on subsequent rounds, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip. So I'm gonna bring them forward because I don't want them to fall because I don't have feather fall. So I'm gonna try to bring them forward.
He would have been here.
Oh, okay. Stop. I know. Stop using that thing. Not you. Sorry.
No, I know.
Okay, so that's about 30 feet to bring him here. So it's another... They have to repeat the contest. And if they struggle out of my grip, they fall to their death. So Demi's just gonna say, if you struggle, you die!
So, yeah, he does fail.
Okay.
He very much fails. Unless you roll...
Yeah. No, it was a 19.
Yeah, he fails.
Okay. She's gonna bring him closer.
How many feet? 10 feet?
I can bring him 30 feet.
Oh, then you should be able to
bring him onto the ship.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Just received. I'm not gonna release you.
I said we should go. I said we should go.
Okay.
All right. With that,
Okay.
That your turn then, or you do anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Scissor, you're up.
She's readying for anything else, but
Good to know.
What does she look like as like people are wanting to flee?
She's looking determined, but at the same time, you can definitely tell that she knows that this is a losing battle, but that she's just stubborn.
Okay, sounds good. Can I forgot can I smite someone but also knock them out instead of killing them?
Smites are typically pretty lethal. At least that's how I've always run them.
Okay, I couldn't remember what the ruling was. I know we've done this before. but I
Usually
couldn't
it's like
remember.
it's the same idea of trying to like. It's just always felt weird to me. Of I'm gonna smite you, but non-lethally. That just feels weird to me.
Okay, does she look super hurt or just kind of hurt?
She looks pretty hurt. Like she'd be bloodied if this was so.
Okay. I will at least go in on the first attack. 18.
That hits.
Okay. I'll just go plain sneak attack for this one and see where we're at. 19.
We count along with you, Rachel.
Aw, thanks.
All right. And you do it another one. She looks. She is definitely look like she's getting to her last legs.
Okay. I raise my sword for the swing. We done or no?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
You technically have been boarded.
Oh, I rolled 2 16s on the die. That's fun. Intimidation. 20.
If you get off my ship, we'll leave.
I think that's fair. Guys?
Scissor, I do believe when you board a ship and take it, it's actually yours now. Not pirate rules.
That is not pirate rules. Get off my ship and we'll leave.
Just
Oh,
come back.
You were going to leave our ship unharmed? Is that what you
I said we'll leave.
Yeah, I don't care. What are we gonna do with this anyway?
I mean, I got a way to send her to the ground and we can keep the ship.
No, just well,
well.
Well?
renounce your crime ways, please.
Actually, kind of would like a ship. Ship would be kind of cool.
Do you know how to fly?
Could learn.
I'll look over to our pilot and first mate. You guys want a ship?
We have one.
You want a second ship?
We have no. That one's worse than this one.
All right, so you just
awesome.
have to pay us the tax, and we'll give you your freedom.
We just let Sky Pirates go, guys? Is that what we're doing now?
Oh, it's kind of a
If
conundrum. Sort of an
I can
ethical leeway.
Send her over the edge, and the ship is just going to be here until it runs out of fuel, I guess, and crash to the ground. No one's on it.
Are we above like landscape, like like a city or anything? Like if it
No.
crashes, will it like hurt people?
Not
or
right
is it
now.
just, like,
You don't.
mountains?
Not right now. You don't know about the
Mhm.
future because it will just be randomly going throughout the sky.
You just turn the engine off, and then it will fall.
I
We'll
mean, if
do
you
that.
want to, I don't care.
Or you just stop your life of piracy. Otherwise, we will hunt you down and do this whole thing over again.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh. Intimidation. 19?
She looks like, whatever, just let us go.
It's been a pleasure.
Without the ship, though?
Huh?
Let them go without the ship, right?
No, just let them go. They're not gonna do anything.
Well, I
Do you
just
think
I
they're
don't.
going to do this to someone else? Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
is
Adak,
there?
could you safely land this, maybe, and just take out a part? Some of them help guide it. We could jump out, feather fall at the last minute.
I can definitely turn off the engine and have it fall.
Well, don't kill everyone.
No,
Oh, there's no
I'm
one
not
else here
doing
on
that.
it.
They descend to the ground. The ship goes and crashes into the ground over there.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Sorry, my...
So, you are walking the plank with your friend, so to speak, and your ship is gone.
So
Consequences for actions.
for expediency's sake, because they know when they're beat.
Yeah.
That happens. A deck, it's fairly easy to turn off and destroy an engine. You know exactly where to do so.
For that, though, I want to see if there's interesting things on the ship, but...
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Scissory, you are going to get cured.
24.
There's really... The only other thing you find are about 50 more rupees. But beyond that, it's just bare bones basics of things they need to survive.
You get 32 points back.
Thank you. Yeah, she was looking fairly hurt. That spell hurt.
So
You just see a large blood wound appear on Ava, but he's like,
Oh no.
so
I'll hand 50 rupees to Avon. Here you go, bud.
ooh. Thank you.
And I'll do some healing on Avon.
perfect.
Ow,
Everybody just gets healed.
So as you do that, and you will be able to make it back to the hacksaw. You see the pirate ship go careening to the ground, and
Beautiful, actually.
small pillar of fire doesn't necessarily reach your altitude, as that would be nuclear bomb level of an explosion.
Whoa, what was on that ship?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, I didn't see that, guys. I didn't see that.
But it is still a potent explosion. And with that, the rest of the day goes largely without incident, as you now have 2 days until you reach the Talus Peaks. And that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
Nice.
Perfect.
It was on disadvantage. I was like, I think a deck can get a lot done with haste. Let's see what will happen.
Oh yeah.
So-
Ace was great.
So, next week we'll go ahead and pick up as you guys. We'll talk about where, but most likely we are going to be heading toward the Gorons and everything that entails. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with that, stay tuned, everyone, for next week. As a reminder, we may not be playing Halloween. We'll be seeing about that, but just keep an eye on the community tab, and as well as all the various Discords. So as always, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. Stay tuned for you guys are playing Sepulchre again this Friday, or
No.
no?
That's
Okay,
next week.
next week. Okay, but stay tuned for Sunday with Mystical Mishaps and all that fun stuff that entails there. So with that, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. As always, keep being awesome. Keep rolling those dice. Cheers.
Bye.